Alabama. Big Sky, Butte. Butte. Whitefish. Bozeman. Missoula. Missoula. Missoula, Montana internet. Visit Minnesota. I have a friend that lives in Minnesota. They say it sucks. Bam, 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 bam. Huh. Jeez, yeah, they're just being honest. The Midwest isn't that bad? I don't know, man. Can't imagine Alana going to Maryland. I don't want to go to Maryland because the feds are gonna get me and then put me back in my containment field. Yeah, I can't go there. I can't go to Virginia. I can't go to Washington, D.C. I can't go to, Maryland. I can't go to, like, that area because they'll, like, find me and they'll kill me. No, no PA, no New York, no, hell no. Hell no. Can't go there. Virginia, West Virginia, Washington, Maryland, Pennsylvania, nope. Too close to the feds. Really close to the fucking feds, no. Come to Boston.
The Glowies will come for you in the Glowy lands.
Exactly, exactly. You can't live there. No New Mexico or 51.
Ohio
yeah, that as well.
was unironically the best state I've lived in, but I only have 50 states.
Then how can you say it's the best state? You escaped fair and square. We totally wouldn't try and recapture you. No, hell no. I'm not going near. I'm not going into that little field. You know, like this East Coast, like anything basically north of North Carolina. I am not going there. Hell no. Not touching that with a fucking 6-foot pole. They'll kind of come get me. Also, fun fact, a guy that really was like fucking weirdly stalkerishly into me, he was from Boston, Massachusetts. And yeah, I was so thankful he left me alone after a while. He was really fucking weird. He's like, I wanna fucking fly you out. And I'm like, hell no! You're weird! Why are you outing me? No, man. This was like beyond weird because he would like try and get me to talk to his family, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you or your family. He was like from my workplace. Florida's different. Nah, Florida's too hot for me. Florida has okay internet though, from what I've heard. It's pretty alright. So hot though, hot! It is hot in Miami! So close to Cuba. It is hot in Topeka. That's extra creepy. Oh yeah. Alana, you're already banging my mom. Yeah, but your mom's really nice. Dude, Houston is so close to the coast, huh? Topeka is Kansas? I thought Topeka was Washington. No, Topeka is Washington. Or is it Tacoma? No, Tacoma. Yeah, I don't know why I said Topeka. My brain not working today, chat. It's hot in Topeka! Cali's okay. I've heard the opposite. Basically, like anywhere in Cali just fucking kind of sucks. Because So think about it this way. There's Sacramento, San Francisco, San Jose, Los Angeles, and then San Diego next to fucking, what is it called? Mexico, right? And, like, if you really think about it, there's no, like, everything is within a field of the city, so you'd have to, like, live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, which already sucks because you're living in Cali, and it's kind of a fucking desert. I don't know. Like, you're always, like, within, like, driving distance of a city, so it, like, you can't really get away from them, if that makes sense. Cali's either massive cities or rural desert. Yeah, exactly. It's, like, because you're so close to, the desert, like, Nevada and shit, and Phoenix, like, it's just so hot. So hot. Living in a desert. Bum 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 bum. Until we get to the redwoods up north. Yeah, but nobody lives there. It's the same problem as Washington, apparently. There's a certain area in Washington that no one lives in because it's like unlivable to live there.
I forgot to TTS, but there was a dude who I talked to on Discord and told me he wanted me in his bathroom to do things. His country has a 16+ age of consent. I was 15 at the time.
And you felt the need to share that why? That's kind of weird, but okay. Anyway, yeah. Was worried it was our Discord. I actually thought for a minute they were talking about our Discord, and I was like, maybe we should ban them? Oklahoma. Nah, Oklahoma's too close to Texas. Hell no. Nebraska. I've never heard good things about Nebraska. Not gonna lie. Montana, Wyoming. Wyoming's too close to Colorado. Colorado's kind of a nice place to like tourist. Lots of fucking skis. Oklahoma sucks balls! Dude, Oklahoma is the granny state. I swear, man. It is the grandpa state of Texas. All the people who think Texas is too hot, they move to Oklahoma. I swear. Florida's the retirement state. Yeah, but that's for like old turtles, man. There's some families and like people that can't tolerate the heat and they don't want to live in Florida because it's too hot. So they go to Oklahoma, so it's a little bit less hot than Texas, and they like live close to their close to their relatives, like, you know, a flight away. Like a 2-hour flight from Oklahoma to fucking Texas, probably. Oklahoma's the meth capital of the US. Hold on. Meth capital of the US. Methamphetamine trends in the United States. This is from 2010. This is outdated information.
Good day, Alana.
Yeah, what up, Thanatos? Thank you for the 3 months. Florida hot, question mark? Yeah, no shit, man. You're literally next to the Caribbean. What do you mean Florida, question mark, hot? Huh? What are you talking about? Iowa's a nice state. Iowa is very close to Illinois. No. Hell no. Idaho. Chat, what about Idaho? Idaho. Arizona. Utah. Colorado. Kansas. Nebraska. Mississippi. Alaska? No, too cold. Ohio. Pennsylvania. Wisconsin. Minnesota. Mississippi. Idaho. Listen. Hawaii? No, I don't want to live in Hawaii. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Don't come to Arizona. I wasn't planning to. That shit stays so hot. Hell no. Hell no. You can suck my whole ass. Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona. Are we planning on moving, Alana? No, man. God. I just talk about other states and my opinion of them, and people are like, oh, you're moving? Now I know how Savix feels. He launched up Classic. You abandoned retail. Launches up retail. You abandoned Classic. Shut the hell up. I grew up in Tucson, Arizona. Tucson. So close to Mexico. Yeah, wasn't the quote from King of the Hill? Phoenix, Arizona is like an affront to God. Yeah, it's like offensive. Because it's so hot there. Like reaches 130 degrees. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Upper Peninsula? Oh, I've heard that too! I've heard that too! Because you're so close to Canada, but like still America. Pretty peaceful. Wisconsin's pretty close to Canada and it still kind of blows. Wisconsin. I had a friend that's from fucking Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin specifically. That guy puts fucking peanut butter on his fucking burgers. I called that guy a fucking freak. He was such a weirdo. And I don't mean like in a bad way. He was actually really nice and like relatively normal. But he put peanut butter on his burgers and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, you want to know another freaky thing he used to do? He told me. Because I started bullying him with my other friends about putting peanut butter on his burgers. He said that he used to, when he was a really fat kid, he used to take, he would scramble eggs in the microwave and then put them in between two Eggo waffles and then eat it, and it was like a good thing for him. And I actually almost vomited when he told me that. The entire call went silent. It was disgusting. Like, microwaving scrambled eggs, right? Like, that's already, like, disgusting, right? To top it off, he would microwave, 2 Eggo waffles, which is fine, I guess. Like, it's unhealthy, but, like, whatever. He was a fat kid. That was the point, right? But then he would sandwich it in between 2 Eggo waffles and eat the scrambled eggs. I actually almost threw up. It was disgusting. Scrubbing does that. He doesn't shut up about peanut butter workers. Is he from Wisconsin? Or does he live there?
Dear Texans, as an Arizonan, your heat waves are our cool days, so shut the fuck up about Texas's hot.
Okay, but Texas is more humid than Arizona. Conman! Thank you! Gifted 3 months of tier 1 to SmugMan. Oh my god! SmugMan! SmugMan, say thank you. Yeah, I would say Texas is really hot, man. It's on par with Arizona because it gets like disgustingly humid in Texas. Where to the point where you want to die. Like, it gets physically hotter in Arizona, but Texas, like, you just, oh my god. You want to die. Death. You're like getting cooked in like a fucking microwave.
As a Wisconsinite, I don't claim the scrambled egg peanut butter Eggo waffle guy.
Yeah, that guy was, again, really nice guy, couldn't hurt a fly, very normal, but like aggressively normal, but like in a weird way. And then when we started bullying him, chat, we started bullying him, he started saying like, I'm not trolling, you guys are weird, you guys don't do that, you're weird. And we were like, no, you are fucking weird, you do this. He was like getting defensive. He's like, you guys, can you stop bullying me? Like, this is a normal thing. And I'm like, no, it's not, man. It is not normal. And all my other friends are like, yeah, putting peanut butter in your burger is actually fucking ratchet. Let the man enjoy his peanut butter burgers in peace, dude. No, I will not. He was from Madison, Wisconsin. I will never forget that guy. Really nice girlfriend that he had, but like, I don't know, man. Just aggressively just strange, peculiar. Peanut butter burgers and normal, can't come to the cookout with his jar and peanut butter. I literally bullied him for that, and I said his name was Kenneth. His name was Kenneth, and we would always call him Kenny, and we would say shit like, Kenny, if you come to the cookout with a fucking peanut butter jar, we will personally escort you out of the cookout, man. Yeah, we called him Kenny. That's mean. Bro, he was just, I don't know, he was a really bullyable person. I don't know how to describe it. Very bullyable. Peanut butter, turkey, and cheese sandwich. SmugMan, I'm gonna fucking time you out for that one. Dude, shut the hell up. In Indonesian cuisine, there's peanut sauce that you eat with meat, so peanut butter burger isn't that odd. Yeah, but it's different, man. It's different. Peanut butter sauce is totally different when it's like in an Southeast Asian cuisine. A burger, it's like, nah, dog. It's also not the same type of peanut butter as well. Keep in mind, the peanut sauce that you put in the Indonesian cuisine is like really different from like a peanut butter. Bacon jam on a burger? I've never had bacon jam. Hey Kenny, why is there a hole in the peanut butter jar? His girlfriend was really nice, but also kind of like, I don't know, he bent over backwards for his girlfriend when, like, we were friends. I think they're still together, and I feel like he's just that kind of guy that gets kind of, like, pushed around by everyone. Yeah, he got pushed around by everyone. His family, he would do everything for them, you know? Like, I don't know, just a little bit submissive. I don't know if that makes sense. Really nice person. Again, I don't think he's ever done a bad thing in his life. I knew that guy for like 5 years. I didn't know his girlfriend for like 4 years. Apparently a peanut butter burger thing is in Missouri. I have no idea. Ketchup and macaroni and cheese. Ketchup is such a strong flavor, man. Why would you ever put it on like anything except a hot dog to cut through like the meat? Can you please, if you can hear this from the skies, be more dominant? We tried, man. We tried to tell him, like, hey, you're being a little bit pushed around. He's like, no, man. You know, he's like the guy that he doesn't have this voice, but he has this attitude where it's like, no, man, nobody's bullying me, bro. I just let people do that because I don't want to fight him. And I'm like, Kenny, you're a fucking punching bag. Like, love that guy. Love him. Really, like this one time I was playing, I forget what I was playing. I was playing an MMO. I think it was New World. And the guy walked into his toilet with his wireless headphones on and just let it rip while he was taking a piss in the middle of my boss fight. And he recorded that. He shadow played that back and it's just me yelling, Kenny! Because he's like fucking frying chicken in the toilet, man. It's funny as fuck. I wish I could show you the clip. I would have to ask him to like find it. Because he was like, you know, like you walk away into the bathroom and he didn't mute himself, but I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose. And me and a couple other people were in the Discord too, doing the raid and killing the boss, and I literally could not hear the mechanics of the boss because he was pissing so loud. And he was like, I was like, get it! What a power move, dude. That guy was funny. It was funny. Yeah. Piss Fox and Piss Friends. Yeah, maybe I got the Piss Friend thing. I don't know, like I don't know, maybe I got it from them, huh? Turns up game, proceeds to peek the mic while pissing. It was so loud, man. Oh my god, I wish I could. Can I find it? Can I find it? I would be so happy if I could find it right now. Hold on. Any. I need to find it. I will play it for you guys. I'm gonna write bitch to him. Bitch. I'm just gonna write it to him. See how he feels. He's had the same profile picture for 3 years, man! And it's his burger! It's his fucking peanut burger! Oh my god. God, he's so aggressively like... Leave him alone. Let me find the video. I will show it on stream. Video. Where is it, man? I need to find it. It is so fucking good, man. That would make me so happy to find it. Maybe if I Google, maybe if I search piss. Yes? Can he piss in with his headphones on? Yes! Where is it? Where is it? Can he piss in with his headphones on? Got a bit of piss in it. Chat, I will find it and I will show it to you so you know I'm not talking out of my ass. I will find it. This MP4. Be careful with names. Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna only play the audio. Where is it? Or what game was I playing? I think I was playing New World? Maybe. Shit. Fuck, man. Man! No, I can't find it, man. Don't dox yourself. Relax, man. It's fine. I'm not even gonna fucking play the video on stream. Oh, I found it. And it's literally called piss.mp4. Oh my god, I found it. Dude, it's so good! It's so good. It's so good. You guys are gonna love it. Hold on. Let me play it.
Kenny! My god!
I told you I wasn't lying! It's so loud. I know! It's so loud. Let me play without the music.
Kenny! My god!
It cuts off because everyone else started yelling too. It's so funny. Oh my god, dude. Oh, what a good clip. Yeah. Yeah, very old clip. I think it was from like 2-3 years ago. This one thing breaks me. I can't not laugh when I see it. This better be funny. Oh, I've seen this before. This is old as fuck. Thanks, Kenny, for this clip. Yeah. Please clap in the chat. Fired on my roommate's door meme. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is old as fuck. My god, Kenny, you fucking piece of shit. He like shadow played it after. It was so funny. I didn't realize like he did that, and I was like, oh my god. It was a group call. Have you seen the red circle version? No. Maybe I haven't.
Did you see it? On the left side of the doorframe, barely visible on camera, a white translucent missile shape slowly creeps into frame. As it appeared. Damn. So.
Damn. I fucking hate you guys. You have the toilet humor of a fucking 6-year-old. You guys are so stupid. Damn. Makes me laugh every time. You guys are children! Fucking children!
Huh?
Did you see it? No, I was too busy focusing on the fucking fire, man. Shut up. Did I get a timeout for my sandwich? Yeah, that's right. That's right, get fucked. On the left corner of the screen. Caius, I was only looking at the fart, man. And by looking, I mean listening to it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm saying the voiceover. Yes. Yes, you're right. Did you see it? Did you see the thing? I'm like, no. Nope, I did not. The dark side of the community of FNAF 18 plus. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Men are children regardless of age. I mean, I think everyone has like a very childish sense of humor on the inside. I'm sorry, I gotta play the Kenny clip again. Hold on.
Kenny! My god!
Fucking Kenny, man. He was the punching bag of the group. Kenny, my god! I gotta send it to him. He replied! Oh my god, he replied. I'm gonna send him the piss clip. Yeah, I'm gonna send him the piss clip. That was sent it to him. We literally haven't DM'd on Discord probably in like... Oh, it's actually pretty recent. December. What was his girlfriend's name? Anna! Anna! Her name was Anna. If you said Anna, he would get annoyed. Anna. Send the piss clip. Yeah, I sent it to him without context. I said, bitch, and then he said, yep, and I said, I sent the piss clip to him. Next step, he shows up in chat. Nah, I would fucking hope not. Old ass name too. We would always tease him and be like Anna and Anna, and he'd be like, no, her name is Anna. Dumbass. Wisconsinite. Anyway, oh shit, it's time for React. Oh shit. Anna, this dick. Erb.
Taxes for Peanut Burger Kenny, the forced lord of piss.
taxes for having a girlfriend named Anna. It's react time. Chat, we're gonna put you down before I go and grab more water. Chat, ASMR. We're going down. We're going down slowly. Mwah. Mwah. Is this that good shit? Yes. Alright. Is that the cheese grater you promised? No, it's just my table. Who the fuck was that? Who did that? Who did that? Not Snake? Yeah, you're a coward. If you play it sounds anonymously, you're a coward. You're a pussy bitch. Pussy ass bitch. Muh. Oh yeah, I need to get more water. Chat! Can you entertain yourself for like 3 minutes while I go piss and get more water? Metapod! Metapod harden! Metapod! Don't mute the mic? No. You guys are gonna hear me fart. Alright. Alright, let's go over here. Alana, my god! You're pissing so much! Alright, I'll be like 2 minutes, okay? I'm not even gonna leave anything up. Alright. Behave yourself!
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those 2 hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow.
Nice. Huh? 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 Huh?
Hello. 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 Don't scatter. Ah! Nani sore. Motherfuckers. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Gross. I don't think there's anything that. Look at those titties, damn. How about some Shibas to start, chat? I fucking love Shibas, oh my god. Look at those wiggles! Oh my god. Look at those fucking faces, oh my god! I pet my dog. I pet my dog while I was getting water. Sounds? I know. We can have sounds, we can have a little bit of this, we can have a little bit of that. Hey, go to turn off redeems as well, but it's fine for now. Oh, they're so cute! I give you my paw. Oh my god, they're so cute. Hey, can you shut your mouth? Come here. No. No. You are so nasty. Such a nasty little man. I know. You're trying to protect the house. Big man. You stinky butt. So cute! I want to pat them and scratch them and play them all day. Dude, my dog loves to play. I play with him for at least like an hour every day. Not like super hard, like, you know, high energy shit, but like throwing the ball. Yes. Oh, act them in the video, yeah. It's video DVD. All right, let's fucking do it. Let's do a Actman video. Oh my god. Yeah, why are AAA games getting worse? Because corpo suits. Corpo's ruining everything. That's what happened. Meh. Sounds off. Everything's fine. Corpos, dead. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, this new Star Wars Outlaws game looks pretty great.
That's pretty good.
You know what? Let's check out the official website and see if we can learn more about the... Good Lord, what is happening in there? Pre-order. Get 3 days early access. Pre-order.
I can't stand pre-orders, man. 3-day early access. I had to buy that to stream Diablo. Yeah.
Pre-order the season's pass and get 3 days early access. Pre-order.
Whoa.
Four pre-orders on one screen. Extend K's journey with 2 upcoming DLCs. You want to play the exclusive Jabba's Fuckhouse? Pre-order. Unlock exclusive cosmetic pre-order. Are you fucking pre-ordering yet?
Pre-order now.
If you go to the Arrowhead Games website and just look at it. There's something special about an Arrowhead game. Games should challenge the creativity of the individuals who play them. We want our games to help forge friendships. And look at
that is such a sweet thing to say.
Not even an advertisement for the Super Citizen Edition. I think this is a great way to illustrate what AAA gaming has become and what indie gaming has evolved into. The difference in priorities is clear, and you might assume, Actman, that's just typical Ubisoft greed and shenanigans.
Poopysoft? I think the first thing I ever saw that was super egregious from Poopysoft was Assassin's Creed Battle Pass. That blew my mind. I think it came out in like 2012, I think? It was one of the first ones
But
that
you're
ever
wrong.
did it anyway.
It's worse than that. What Ubisoft is doing with Star Wars Outlaws is symptomatic of a much greater issue plaguing all of AAA gaming. Recently, Ubisoft dropped the story trailer for Outlaws. I watched it, and I felt apathy. As you know,
apathy is death.
The gameplay reveal for Outlaws looked solid, but now I'm skeptical. Maybe it was the boring writing, the generic presentation, or the fact that they're directing people towards the $120 version of the game.
$120 to play a video game. They really are squeezing your balls dry for this one. $120 American. Not your country's currency, American.
Instead of the standard version.
Hello.
Yeah.
I like money.
Still, I don't remember the last time I felt indifferent to a new Star Wars game. On the flip side, one of my buddies sent me a trailer for a game called Kingmakers. I've never heard of this franchise nor the studio behind it, but let's check it out. What the fuck is this? Oh my god! This is a fucking Chevy truck into. Oh, we're giving shotguns? How can the engine handle this many guys on screen? This is like Mountain Blade plus Dynasty Warriors with time travel?
Yeah.
Grenades? Oh my god, and they have RTS mechanics? No shot. It can't get any crazy. And helicopters too? Here's the question of the day. Why?
Carpet bombing medieval men in armor.
Why, as a huge Star Wars fan, am I more excited for this and not this? Well, the answer is obvious. It's Ubisoft. But like I said, AAA gaming has been in decline for some time. Meanwhile, indie games have become a spawning pool for creativity and imagination. You may have seen the plethora of AAA gaming is dead videos spring up on YouTube. Well, AAA gaming didn't just die, it was murdered. If you got that reference, welcome back to 2017 YouTube. Clearly,
it was murdered. Where's that reference from? It sounded familiar. Really cringe, but no, I don't remember. Where was it from? CSI? Oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yep. The where he's yelling and like it goes off into the sunset. Okay.
I'm not the only one who has felt disillusioned and apathetic towards recent AAA titles. But a lot of people focus on how AAA games have gotten worse. They highlight the obvious: excessive monetization, unfinished products being released. I can't masturbate to this character. And while these are all issues worth pointing out,
I mean, if you're gonna pay $120 for a game, you should be able to do that, no?
we need to understand why these things are happening. The bigger picture. You see, the reality is AAA games have become far too safe, formulaic, predictable, and just unexciting. Perhaps it's because you're an old, jaded nerd, Actman. No, that couldn't possibly be it.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
It is not you. Gaming has changed. Nerds don't make games anymore. Normies took over. Yeah, no, like I know it's maybe just saying like say, normies get out. It's It's true. They have a point. They really do.
We're gonna explore today.
Yeah,
The
Suits make
decline of
games now.
AAA
They give
gaming
money
and the
for
rise of
games.
indie. Why has AAA gaming gotten so bad? Now, first off, what the fuck does AAA actually mean? The Advanced Aardvark Association? Because I'd love to join that club. No, instead you should join my public Discord server, the Act Clan. Links in the pinned comment and in the little card up
I'm
here.
in the chat.
The acronym originally
Are you in
referred
it?
to large budget, high profile games developed by reputable studios released by major publishers. You know, Halo, Call of Duty, Warcraft, The Witcher, 50 Cent Bulletproof, Corey in the House. Games that would shake the very foundation of the world. AAA games typically have large teams, expensive marketing campaigns, and copious amounts of funding. The term was taken from the credit industry and applied to gaming once the severely obese corporate fat cats realized video games weren't a joke of a business and could actually make more money than Hollywood.
They make a lot of
For
money.
business moguls, AAA meant this is the safest investment you can make to get a return. That's not the case anymore. Today, AAA...
I also think that there's money laundering in video games now. When games fail, they do massive tax write-offs. I'm not even joking. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or if it's a valid thing to believe, but I actually unironically think that. It makes no sense to me when people publish games like that Kong game that came out this year, or last year, I forget. And it's just a piece of garbage and it costs $30. Like, it has to be. There's no way.
Mostly indicates the aspirations and cost of a game.
That's odd. It sounds like a conspiracy. I don't think so, man. It's either it's a write-off or it's money laundering. I genuinely think it must be. Or the day before.
Not how safe an investment it is. From the 80s to the 2000s, there weren't many games that were commercial failures. It was mostly like failed consoles. And that's a good video to watch. But since the 2010s, as AAA gaming budgets have grown exponentially, we've seen some big-ass flops. Marvel's Avengers, Suicide Squad, Anthem, Redfall, Aliens Colonial Marines. And in the last 7 or so years, it also...
I didn't even hear about Aliens Colonial Marines. The day before was a scam? I think it was a lot of things. It was bad and it costed 100... Like, the stats they gave for that game and how much it cost to make, I don't know. Or what was it, that Walking Dead mobile game as well? Yeah, that was not... They said they put in like $80 million into that game or something. It wasn't a mobile game? Oh my god, it was a PC game. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I watched so much of this crap, I just don't remember.
Seems like many popular franchises have released what fans consider to be the worst entry in said franchise. Fallout 76, Battlefield 2042, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Fallout 76, I know for sure it was not... I wouldn't say it was a scam, it was just really badly done. Because it's still alive now for some reason. People really love that game.
Maybe this is all just a coincidence.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
So what gives? Why have things changed? Well, one of the driving factors behind the decline of AAA games is they've gotten...
Only because of the show? No, there was still a really loyal fan base that's been playing it for a while. It's very surprising, even before the show.
Too big. The pants do not fit anymore. For reference, vanilla World of Warcraft was made by a team of about 40 people. Helldivers 2 was made by a team of 100. Over 9,000 people contributed to Diablo 4.
That just blows my mind. 400 people worked on the game's sound design and 902 art roles. So there's 6,000 people that worked on it that weren't even art and sound design. Can you just grasp how bad that is to work with? 9,000 people total. 2,500 people that don't care about Diablo. I'm sure there's people that care about it, but like, that is insane. and you have to pay them all, and getting work done, anything, like corporate meetings about this game. I bet you half of these people didn't even play the game at launch. I bet you $100.
What, 9,000?
Starfield, 7 years in development.
7 years, yeah, right.
$200 million budget. 1,700 planets to explore.
Todd, you think maybe we could tone that number of planets down to like 30 or maybe 10? 10 really good planets?
The gamers decide 1,700 planets.
AAA games have exploded in size, scope, and cost to an unprecedented level. On one hand, a larger team has the potential to create something truly incredible, revolutionary, to realize their greatest ambitions.
God, Witcher 3
This
is so
relies
good.
on having a cohesive vision amongst many people and the budget and resources to make it happen. However, the more ambitious a project, the more money invested into it, the riskier it becomes. Immortals of Avium, a game you probably never heard of, was the debut title for Ascendant Studios. And for some inexplicable reason, the game was given a budget of 125 million smackaroos.
Oh my god. Holy. And they didn't even recoup that. You spent $125 million on a video game and you didn't even get it back. Not laundering? Yeah, it's not laundering, chat. It's not laundering for sure. It's a conspiracy.
Making it one of the most expensive video games ever made. What the
Their first game, by the way. Their first game!
fuck? Immortals sold poorly, and Ascendant, after releasing their first title,
God, their game is... the amount of colors and movement on the screen actually makes me want to hurl. Yeah, no wonder they failed.
had to lay off almost half of their staff. 6 months later, the remaining employees were furloughed, a fancy word for, maybe you have a job, IDK? And the company's future is uncertain. Sometimes memes can spit truth. I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding. Immortals of Avium is a mistake that shouldn't have happened, and it's the exact type of reason why AAA publishers are sticking with familiar IPs and playing it safe. You guys...
I played the game Stray, and you can finish that game in 6 to 7 hours, and at the end I cried because I was so cute, because I have a ginger cat, so I felt a lot. But the ending isn't even anything special, but it was an experience. Yeah, the kitty game? Yes, the little kitty game. I waited 5 years for that game, and I remember hearing about it on TikTok 5 years before it was released officially on Steam. And there were reviews that said stuff like, I wish there was more. I wish it had double the hours. And I'm like, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if it was like another 6 hours. Yeah, like, it is not necessary for it to be like, it is a good, cute game. It has good responsiveness. It has like a story that's not like convoluted. It's about a freaking cat, for God's sake. I mean, it's like just cute. And it's just special. Like, I'm gonna, like, if you ever want to play a game that makes you feel like a cat, like, play that game. It was cute. And they put in a lot of effort into it, too. They had, like, tracking on cats and stuff. The soundtrack was amazing. The sound design was awesome. Yet, we can't do that with $125 million? Curious. In 9,000 people? Does it overstay its welcome? Yeah, exactly. That, too. Like, yeah, it has some, like, little flaws here and there, but overall, it was really good.
Excited for Call of Duty 26 to come out later this year? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. But why was Immortals, this random game, bloated with such a ridiculous budget and high expectations? Well, COVID-19 changed a lot of things. People bought a shitload of video games during that time, and some upper management folk adjusted their business. They saw this as an opportunity to invest. So they expanded operations, hired more employees, but of course, the video game sales caused by the pandemic didn't last. and we're now seeing the fallout of that overexpansion.
This also happened with Blizzard. They thought that because WoW Classic was really successful that they could keep milking WoW Classic into like TBC, Wrath, Kata, when the dedication that people had during Classic WoW was also massively what is it called? Not overstimulated, like overprojected because of COVID. Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas. 10,000 layoffs in 2023 and 8,000 more on the way. Over 30 studios were shut down. Several games canceled. 30. The hubris from corporate overlords has uprooted this industry in such terrible ways. Overloading teams with talented employees and a shit zillion dollars isn't some magical recipe for success. In fact, it puts the studio in a much more dire, stressful position, because if the game doesn't sell well, they're fucked. Blockbuster game development costs are out of control. According to a study by the CMA, a single AAA game could have...
I mean, that's kind of how it should be, though. If you fail, then it's kind of your own fault. There's a lot of indie games that had failed games before, and they tried their best to release another game, and it becomes like a stellar phenomenon, like a stellar game. For example, Palworld. Palworld, it had two really boring or like uninventive games that nobody likes, but Palworld, it blew everything out of the water, even with all the bugs and stuff. And they said they were about to go bankrupt as well on Palworld trying to release the game.
Development costs between $90 to $180 million, plus
Holy
$50 to $150 million for marketing. That Suicide Squad game that 200 people are playing probably had an inflated budget. This is clearly unsustainable. It's like every major AAA game is some massive live or die gamble. Naturally, companies want to mitigate and avoid all the risk they can. So, again, they rely on established IPs and stick with what's familiar, and most of all, safe. So wait a minute, Ackman.
Helldivers isn't safe. It literally makes fun of like... it makes fun of bugs, robots, and nationalistic, like borderline insane democracy related, like what is it called, like military corporatism, I guess. Not corporatism, I'm using the word like a massive oversized military for freedom. Yeah, democracy for freedom. Yeah, and it's amazing, and it's almost like a caricature of the military, like, complex. Military-industrial complex, yes. That's the word. Filthy clankers, that's right.
Safe investment is boring, exactly what a game shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. And to top it off, a game like World of Warcraft also was extremely unpopular. The idea of World of Warcraft as an MMO was extremely unpopular, but they pushed through and did it anyway. Yeah. There's a lot of games like that that weren't seen as something that was prospectful. Heavily influenced by Starship Troopers. Yeah, and I mean, again, it was influenced, but it doesn't mean they copied them. They just made their own idea, and it was cool.
You're telling me AAA games have become a greater risk, but also safer?
That's a paradox, John.
Think about it this way. The bigger the budget, the more employees working on a game, the more copies it needs to sell. Therefore, it has to appeal to a lower common denominator. They have to simplify and dumb down something. They cannot take risks.
I guess. Kind of. I kind of understand the viewpoint, but like classic vanilla in 2004 was quite literally the easiest MMO to play on the market and easy to understand. I guess I'm only talking about one game genre, so I guess I can't really say. A game for everyone is a game for no one. Well, it's for everyone, but it's just also really shallow, if that makes sense. He's not saying it's actually as that way as much as how this suits view it. Well, that's what's the problem, is that they wanted to appeal a massive, broad audience.
Big piss.
Yo, yeet, thank you for tier 1. It's generally true that these risk-end games get punished, but that's only because the AAA motherfuckers are betting every penny on these games. Yeah, and then they lose it all and they're like, oh, well, guess nobody likes MMOs, huh, guys? Pack it up. Pack it up, you know? Like, that's why we haven't gotten an MMO again, because they failed so many times. Like, New World failed in the end. Like, it could have been really good, but they failed because they... I don't really want to get into it. It was actually supposed to be a really cool game, and it didn't. Anyway, what is it? A bunch of other MMOs failed, like Blast Online. Like, every MMO under the sun has gone through it, but it's just, you need a lot of content. Yeah, MMOs need a lot of content. There's a lot of like networking issues that can arise and ruin a game as well. Day one launches for a MMO are very, 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 very stressful. What about Star Wars: The Old Republic? Yeah, that failed too. What? It failed massively. They didn't. It was very niche and also like really terrible. One of the biggest appeals of MMOs is online contact, speaking with people from other countries. Now that is so common, it's not special anymore. Yeah, that's also true. Discord and TeamSpeak and all those other like networking on social media is also more common. Did it fail? I literally just said that, and stop pinging me. I can read your messages. Yes, Star Wars: The Old Republic failed massively. Old Republic was looked upon fondly at the time. Again, you look at it now and it is completely failed. It still gets updates? I don't know how, but they still are. I assume there's like a couple of thousand people playing it, but I wouldn't say it's very popular.
Or experiment. They have to stick with what has proven to work. This is a huge reason why indie games such as Helldivers 2, Hades, Lethal Company are so much better at innovating on a popular formula or giving us something brand new. Which would you rather play, Back 4 Blood or Deep Rock Galactic? I better see some fucking rock and stone in the comments. But that's the thing, Back 4 Blood is a cheap imitation of what inspired it, while Deep Rock Galactic...
And it's also sanitized as hell. I remember my very first video that I ever made was bitching about Back 4 Blood. And the characters were so bad. They were so sanitized, and they didn't seem very relatable as well. Whereas with Left 4 Dead, the characters right from the get-go are very relatable. That's your first video? Yeah, I watched a review on Back 4 Blood, and I was just comparing it to Left 4 Dead and how it was horrible.
Is a unique twist on the whole 4 dumbasses trying to accomplish something co-op game. Deep Rock is brimming with charm, style, and this is gonna sound cheesy as fuck, but you can feel the love that went into it. I can't say the same with Back 4 Blood.
No,
what are some other examples that illustrate how games have gotten safe? Well, let me ask you this. Did you think for 1 millisecond that the Modern Warfare 3 remake was going to do the no Russian scene justice? Did you think it was going to be as shocking, if not more so?
That's why I didn't. I also think that Command & Conquer Generals and 0 Hour and all those games that were made before like 2012, before EA really went downhill, they should never remaster them. They just wouldn't be able to recreate the charm of those games. And like, or having moments because they want it to be more sanitized. If they remake Red Alert, it will never be the same. It's crazy to me because it's like, they have a caricature of Japan imperialism and the Russian red wave, and it is quite literally a massive parody, and also the Americans obviously being like, you know, macho men and like with women with massive tits and they're blonde, but like that's the point. It's hilarious and it's funny and everyone thinks it's funny, but no, people, they're scared of recreating that now in 2024 or whatever because they don't want people to feel even like remotely offended by a caricature. It's so dumb.
You terrorist.
No.
Yeah, it's problematic. I remember I watched this review by Actman of COD and it was so bad. I could not believe my eyes. The ending where the guy dies, I was like, man, that's such an insult.
Whoa, give the writers a raise. Of course not. Like, even Call of Duty feels like it's been sterilized, but of course there's some exceptions with like Cold War. I mean, that game took some serious risks with its campaign and story, and it paid off. Gamers love being surprised. We love being thrown for a loop because it's so hard to do now in the age of the internet and with all these leaks and everything. This is why Helldivers 2's live service is retaining so many players, because there haven't been any roadmaps going into excruciating detail about what to expect.
That's really nice as well. I really dislike when devs release everything. You can have hints of what's coming next, but having like full on like patch notes and like this is what we're gonna do, like have a little bit of a surprise with like what's coming in the next few months. It just, I don't know, it kind of ruins the game, like looking forward to things. Like Dead by Daylight, for example, has a roadmap, but then they also go into really far out detail when they're like patching things weeks before the actual patch drops, and I'm like, what? I don't know, like I feel like you should, I don't know, but DBD is shit. Yeah, but other games do that is what my point is. Yeah, other games do that because other games do that and then they see they have to do the same thing. Trickle feeds us hints through the universe and service announcements glorious. Yeah, exactly.
That's why the redemption of No Man's Sky hit so hard, because Sean and Hello Games just went into hibernation and came out when they had something to show people. When I say safe, I'm not just talking about the lack of innovation with game design, but also the writing. AAA franchises that used to go really hard with the dialogue now feel tame, like they're pulling punches.
Sterile.
I'm not a huge expert on Fallout, so Fallout fans, please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But there is a massive difference between Bethesda's Fallout games and the other Fallout games. In New Vegas, you can literally sell drugs to children. Like that's a real choice you have in the game.
That.
You can be an absolute maniac. You can shake down a guy for caps and he'll say, well, you've taken everything but the clothes off my back. And then you can say, actually, give me your fucking clothes too. You know what I mean?
You cheap ass zombie!
Like, for some reason, I just can't picture these types of things being in a new Fallout game. KOTOR 2 is also a fantastic example because I doubt we'll ever see a Star Wars game that takes the franchise in such a bold direction.
God, I remember watching my brother play this.
You can sell a child into slavery in Fallout 3.
Yeah, because it was brutal. Fallout has a very brutal universe from Fallout 1, 2, 3. I feel like 4 was okay. Like, again, it wasn't amazing. It was alright.
KOTOR 2 is a Star Wars game where the main villain wants to kill the Force, destroy the Force, like remove it from the universe, destroy the concept of Sith and Jedi completely. There's no way in Nar Shaddaa we'd ever witness a Star Wars game that delves into that sort of thing. According to Obsidian, Chris Avalon, one of the main writers for New Vegas and KOTOR 2, Obsidian made multiple proposals to develop spin-offs for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, all of which were turned down by Bethesda. And while we can only—
No! Really? Oh my god, man. No! We could have had a spin-off!
imagine the reason why.
I'm pissed
Perhaps
off now.
it was too risky in their eyes. Here's another example. Halo Wars 2. Console RTS. Pretty niche, but its expansion, Awakening the Nightmare, was the first time in a decade we saw the Flood in a Halo game. Why haven't the Flood appeared in the main series? don't want to risk lowering the sales with an M rating, right? M rated games don't sell too great, do they? Speaking of Rockstar, God, this industry pisses me off sometimes. LA Noire 2, where is it? Bully 2? And you might think, well, isn't that hypocritical, Ackman? You were just complaining about these companies sticking to established IPs. But both of these franchises only have one game. And that's kind of my point. Instead of making one, you know, four...
God, I remember when LA Noire came out, everybody played it. I remember watching Markiplier or PewDiePie play it. Really fun to watch too.
$400 million game. Why not cut a chunk of that out and develop multiple AA games?
What if they took one of these $150 million AAA budgets and made a couple of $20 million bets with them, right?
Oh my god, VTuber Grums.
Just funded a bunch of projects, and the risk is much smaller. And I think that would be very good for the industry. And I wish AAA would take more risks like that with smaller teams. Then you would get that cohesion. You would get that.
No, they would never do that. They would never do that.
That sort of singular vision, I think, and stronger creativity out of it.
I at least understand this for Rockstar because their games are so overhyped. If they released a sequel that you thought was a 9 out of 10, that would feel disappointing. A bunch of Halo spin-offs were also pitched to leadership at 343, including an ODST themed game similar to Helldivers 2. Imagine what could have been. I guess I just don't understand.
A Halo Helldivers? Dude, that would be so sick. That would be awesome. I'm so pissed at that. Yeah, no,
For the
imagine.
newer FF14 players, remember it wasn't always as good as it is. 1.0 FF14 was so awful that it almost killed Square Enix.
Yeah, and then they remade it. They played Cataclysm, World of Warcraft, and were like, alright, time to make a new game. Time to make a new game. I'm not even joking. They made them play Cataclysm back in like 2011 or 2010. Yeah, to teach them to know what an MMO actually means.
Understand why the corporate side of game development treats every title like it has to be an all-in bet. Do you see what I'm getting at? So many of our favorite franchises that we grew to love because of how bold they were are now playing it safe. And that
they canceled the StarCraft. Was it an FPS shooter? It was some sort of StarCraft themed game back in like 2010. Yeah, StarCraft Ghosts. Yeah, that one. Yeah, they canceled that one. I was like, imagine what kind of cool stuff we could have had, man. Yeah, it was an FPS. Yeah, it's sad. Very sad.
That's why indie and AA gaming is thriving right now, because they can take risks. They're not obsessing over how many people are gonna buy the game. The developers of Palworld were like, well, hope this doesn't make us go bankrupt. Indie studio.
If Western developers were forced to play actually good games, they'd scream in front of their offices like lunatics.
Or they could have fun and maybe learn and play the game because it's fun. I don't get it. Why did you say that? I was about to say, if you have fun playing a good game, wouldn't that be a good thing? They wouldn't get mad? Not this industry. I don't know. I'm more inclined that if you play a game and you have fun, it's better than not playing a game and then making a game. They're allergic to it. I don't believe that. I believe anyone can have fun playing a game. I could probably get my mom into Animal Crossing if I held her hand enough. Because Animal Crossing is a good game. Again, my mom's anti-gaming and all this shit, but if I had my way and I sat her down, I could probably get her to play because it's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's very anti to think that people who don't play games, who are in the industry, are anti-games. It's like, no, if they knew, maybe they would do a better job. My mom hated games that got her addicted to catching them all in Pokemon. Yeah, you can find any way to do that. Just find the right game.
studios are operating at the level that AAA used to. And when you don't have to make hundreds of millions of dollars to keep your company afloat and not fire your entire studio, you can take risks. And going back to my initial comparison between Arrowhead and Ubisoft, there's a huge difference in the mission statements of AAA and indie games. Baldur's Gate 3 is an indie game. Larian is an independent studio, but the quality is so amazing.
And it was also a very niche type of genre game.
I think they are referring to the devs who called out the makers of Baldur's Gate 3 and saying that gamers should manage expectations and saying we shouldn't expect something like that.
Oh, like that? I mean, I guess, yeah, those people were completely wrong. Again, Baldur's Gate is a very, very niche genre because D&D games are not, like, super popular with gamers. They're slow, they have a lot of storytelling, some people don't like that.
I'm playing BG3 at this moment, my first playthrough, even SmugAlana VOD.
Nice. Those were other developers of other studios saying that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because they were all like, oh, it's gonna be overhyped. That's like, you're wrong. I played Divinity Original Sin 2 and I thought it was amazing. I knew they could do it. So I had no issue with it, so I don't care. Those guys can kick rocks.
You'd assume it's AAA, right? There's this trend of indie developers reassuring customers that they're not gonna nickel and dime us. No, there are no in-game purchases in our game. We believe in providing a complete and immersive gaming experience without the need for additional purchases. Vermintide 2 is one of the only games to do loot boxes right because they didn't sell them. At the height of the loot box craze, no less. Helldivers 2 doesn't let you pay for tiers in the freedom passes. Indie developers can afford to be more player friendly because they don't have these investors hanging over their heads and these
aggressive monetizing because they have to make money.
Massive budgets. You might think all these egregious microtransactions is just pure corporate greed, and there's a good chance some of it is, but it's also a safeguard, like a necessity. And I think the solution is just to make games smaller, dude. Now, a really shitty byproduct of this risk-averse mentality is that a lot of these publishers are looking for a quick buck. They want to make easy money. So what do? Bingo! Flood the market with shitty remasters. Boy, there's been an abundance of these lately.
Oh my God.
The Last of Us 1 on PC, GTA Trilogy.
Warcraft 3. Did you know they sold off, not sold off, I guess I should say, they shipped off Warcraft 3 to a Malaysian studio that's never done this type of thing before? Yeah, that was so sad to hear. I thought it was done by Blizzard, but it was like offshore to like Malaysia or something. To a studio that doesn't even do this kind of thing!
Shit, here we go again.
Hell, even Dark Souls Remastered sucked major ass. And don't even get me started on the fucking Battlefront collection. Did you know that at one point Warcraft 3 Reforged had like 3 people working on it? Like one guy was supposed to remake all of the cutscenes. And this is so perplexing.
One guy.
These studios dump 10 figures into a new game, but can't even hire 10 people to make a decent remaster. They
really threw those people under the bus. You have to understand it is the equivalent of taking the original Halo franchise, remastering and then shitting it out for people to be like, wow, we're remastering Halo. We're remastering Halo, but it's a pile of shit. That is what happened to Warcraft 3. Remastered, reforged, whatever. Warcraft made Blizzard. It made Blizzard. World of Warcraft came from it. Like what? Like
it's like there's no middle ground. It's either
disgusting.
No budget or dump the bank account. Meanwhile, Lethal Company, made by one guy. Now, because studios are investing so much, they tend to interfere with the creative process to insane degrees. They see trends that are making money elsewhere, and they think, well, let's just throw that into our game. I'm funding this. What I say goes. Redfall lost 70% of its arcane staff during development, struggled the whole way. Development of Redfall began in 2018 as parent ZeniMax was quietly looking to sell itself and was encouraging its studios to create games as a service projects like Overwatch.
They saw Overwatch and were like, ah, yes. Exactly. We should do it just like Overwatch. Why don't you just make a fucking good game? Ah!
Transactions were intensely encouraged. However, the problems in trying to develop Redfall surfaced early. Firstly, management kept offering conflicting visions of what the game would and should be, resulting in developer confusion about what they were creating. How to reconcile single-player and multiplayer within an Arcane game was never really resolved either. Secondly, Arcane employed fewer than 100 people, which had been enough to make a single-player game, but was not a healthy number for developing a large multiplayer game with microtransactions to manage.
100 people for a multiplayer, multi-million-dollar budget. That's why Redfall sucked ass.
Sourcing work to other studios was reportedly not enough to alleviate the strain. As a result of plummeting morale and lack of direction, veteran employees left the company in droves, with about 70% of the staff ultimately leaving Arcane. Redfall is not the only story of its kind. You can look at most AAA flops or AAA games that severely disappointed, and you'll
what was it called? Dead Island? That friggin' sucked too. Dead Island was awful.
Find something similar. Management interfered. Management wanted this. I imagine they feel they have to micromanage these things, again because of the investment. Sometimes with AAA games, it feels like there's too many cooks in the kitchen, and Gordon Ramsay is pissed.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
There's gotta be a happy middle ground in dev team size. Too small and you feel like the world rests on your shoulders. Too big and you feel like you have zero agency and influence. These big dev teams, especially when they're spread out against multiple studios across the country, can sometimes have very inefficient communication, bureaucracy. Next, Battlefield has the largest development team so far. 1 year later, former DICE dev says 2042 never stood much chance being great at launch. There's a video by Timothy Kane, the creator of the original Fallout, about game development caution. And he talks about how certain things in
I watched this video. And Asmongold reacted to it. It was crazy how much the game development sphere has changed. It is insane. He was talking, I think maybe he'll bring it up, maybe I should let him cook, but he brought up like how people dealt with making a game.
Game development now that could be fixed in 45 minutes now take 4 weeks.
When we were making the Outer Worlds,
this is what I'm talking about.
Combat AI wasn't really in yet, so I asked for a very simple combat aggression code to be added. This is how simple it was. Every time an NPC got shot, they would see if that person was on the list of someone who'd shot them. If they weren't, they'd add them to the list with the amount of damage they just took. If they were already on the list, they'd just add the amount of damage they took. Whenever they're deciding who to attack, they attack the person at the top of the list. That's it. That's all I wanted. The programmer who it got signed to came to me and said, I need 4 weeks. And I'm like, why? Walk me through what you're going to do. And he goes, you don't understand. And I was like, I've coded this 3 times. Walk me through it. And he wouldn't. He left. He left angry. Lead programmer came back, started yelling at me, saying, if he says he needs 4 weeks, he needs 4 weeks. And I'm like, then I will do it. I'll have it done before lunch. And he said, no, because then people will have to support your code. I'm like, I'm going to walk you through what I want. And you tell me why this takes 4 weeks. He looked at what I wrote, which was about 10 lines of pseudocode on a whiteboard. And he goes, I'll come back. He came back about an hour later and said, what about 2 weeks? And I said, do I have any options here? Fine. 2 weeks.
You want to fix these?
That shit blew my mind, and I don't know anything about coding. Why does it take you 4 weeks to make that? 10 lines of code! What? This is why it takes so long. This is why it took 7 years for Starfield to be made half-assed. Red tape, nothing more. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why? Because bureaucracy can suck my ass. They have to goon after each line of code. 10 lines of pseudo is a bit more in actual code. Yeah, the guy said I would have it done by this afternoon, so it would take him a whole day, right? Like, I understand. I don't know anything about coding. He said 10 lines of pseudocode. He said it would take him an entire day. That's still more reasonable than 4 freaking weeks. 2 weeks. That's still too much. That's insane. Like, what the hell? And this is probably why it takes so long to fix mistakes as well. Because you have to talk to so many people and then go through so much red tape to talk to people to fix something. They get paid by the hour. I don't think that's why. I think it's all like communication and having so many people on staff. That's why.
These lines of code, that decision has to go through 10 fucking departments now. It needs to be approved by your manager, by your manager's manager. It has to go through the marketing team, the DEI office. The fucking janitor's cousin has to approve it. Indie developers don't have the same level of bureaucracy. I imagine if there's a problem with the code, you could just walk over to the cubicle of Jimbo and ask him about it without the fucking HR department breathing down your neck. Then you also have to make games that can be.
And now this is a PR disaster. Well, not a PR disaster, an HR disaster, because the guy got mad at the guy that we just saw in the video saying that, like, it's gonna take me like an entire afternoon to do it, but I will get it done. And now he has to deal with the fucking human resources person saying that, and it's like, boo-hoo, it makes me upset. Oh my gosh.
Released in China. You need that China money. It has to hit certain quotas and scores on diversity, equity, and inclusion to secure funding. And the game needs to have microtransactions for this consistent revenue source, a live service business model, so that makes the investors happy. And can you see how creativity dies in this environment when games are made by committee and not creativity? It also seems like the more employees a company has, the easier it is for you to blend in and not be seen or heard. Indie studios typically have better working conditions with flexible hours. Employees have more creative control. Smaller teams allow the individual to have more influence on a game and a greater impact.
And you also don't have to respond to, like, you know, 3 different emails from 3 different people. Miscommunication is also very common with massive corporations. What does HR have to do with game development? I mean, it's just, it's a headache. It's a headache, that's why.
I've seen a lot of articles from ex-developers who say, this game wasn't what we intended to make. It wasn't what we envisioned. Disagreements are going to spring up in game development, but it's easier to settle an argument between 2 people than it is 100. At the end of the day, indie gaming has risen where AAA has fallen. The decline of AAA gaming is due to the insane budgets, scope, and
HR is literally Satan. Take it from somebody with an office job.
My brother had a degree in public relations, and, like, it has its good notes, but it's mostly just, it is mostly bad. It has its good uses, but mostly bad, mostly annoying.
Expectations of these games, how that affects the employees, the work environment, the investors and higher-ups who have to constantly micromanage these games and throw in their own ideas when they have no fucking clue what makes a good video game. I feel like a lot of these developers simply don't have the same luxuries and freedom to—
This is HR. Get back to work.
I'm trying!
Create art like they used to. Game development in the AAA space is now a committee.
Casual reminder that Larian Studios opened up a studio on the other side of the world so Baldur's Gate development could continue while the main team got regular sleeping hours.
Cool fact, I guess. Thank you for that factoid. Appreciate it.
Process where simple solutions to bugs can take weeks, where the freedom to express and create art and take risks is suppressed in favor of creating the generic and the safe. Too many external factors have disrupted what used to be a creative process with the singular goal of making the best and most fun video game possible. It ain't about that no more.
And made by nerds, lest we forget. Nerds don't make video games anymore, or it's very rare.
This shit has to make money, and a lot of it. And it's for all these reasons that AAA gaming is declining, and why indie titles are thriving. But what do you think? What are some of your favorite indie games? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to join my public Discord server. Links in the pinned comment and the description. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace.
Thank you. Great video. It was actually different from all the other AAA bad bad, you know? It had a little bit of a positive note. Yeah. Nice video. Give it a like, subscribe to Mr. Actman. Cool. Is Larian AAA though? I thought it was like AA at least. I don't think they have. Yeah, I would consider Larian more of a AA studio. They're not AAA. They're AA. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's AA at most. I still think they have a lot of like indie roots in them. Games are designed by marketing and accounting now. Well, yeah, if you want to maximize your profits, you have to have a massive accounting team so that they can squeeze your nuts a little bit harder for all that money you want, the budget. At least Nintendo games are pretty good, but Nintendo's problem isn't with the games they make. I disagree. I think Nintendo can do so much better, but people love their slop so much, and that they love getting like slop shoveled in their mouth as long as it's like, you know, a playable game. They're fine with it. Example, Pokemon. Yeah. Like, they would rather sue the people of Palworld than make like a good game. Yeah, they do not innovate anymore. They used to, but yeah. Nintendo's too tight to their console. Yeah, that too. When's the new fucking Switch coming out or some shit? The Switch 2? We don't know. Instead of consultant companies, game devs should shout out to 10 or so most popular fans of the franchise to give opinions, keep lore accurate, and come up with ideas. Heck, even pay them if you want, but many fans would be glad to just have a hand in making something their favorite thing. Yeah, I totally agree. It's just, there is so much red tape involved with that, so they would never do that. Yeah, that's the issue. Switch 2 was reported to be in early 2025, but it got delayed. Why are they even making a Switch 2? Difference between Switch 1 and Switch 2. Larger display! Wow. Wow, shut the wow. Speculation, refreshing hardware. Ugh.
I am pretty sure a company is actually doing that, or at least preparing something similar. Keep in mind this is hearsay. Yeah, it's all speculation. There's no actual, like... Yeah, this is all speculated. They don't know! New games! Oh, Poggers. Yeah, sorry. I was squinting because I was trying to read. Bigger Joy-Con so I could shove it up my ass. Poggies. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bungie brought content creators into their studio multiple times for discussions. Yeah, and they still didn't listen to them. Like, what do you mean? It's still My
shit,
dad works
though.
in Nintendo. We're getting a new F-Zero game on.
Oh no. Like, that's what's funny about it. People are like, yeah, man. Like, let's listen to them and then not listen anyway. Woman, 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 let me be your woman. Bethesda hired modders and look at them. Yeah, they're not doing that much better, are they? Da-da-da-da. Oops. Minimize it. Part of my roommate. Dude, part of my roommate. So funny. I need to get another glass of water, chat. I need more water. I drink too much when I'm reacting. Kenny, my god! I'll be right back though. Mads! Pinch their ball sack and roll them around. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
This is HR. You have exceeded your allotted water break limit for the day.
Oh, Metapod! Metapod harden! Metapod! Metapod harden! Oh shit. I ran over it, no! Yo, Shrop! Thank you for the 100 clams. Crazy. I mind! Oh, what the frick? What the frick? What the frick? Blah, blah, blah. Stupidest man in gaming. Oh, is this the Tarkov thing? Dude, the fucking Tarkov thing is insane. Oh my lord. I know friends that play Tarkov and they told me that they never gonna like play Tarkov ever again because of this. I watched Buddha's video on Tarkov, it's nuts. My baseline understanding of it is kind of ignorant. Yeah. Escape from Tarkov, just scam their players. I want to watch it. Like, say what you want about Mudahar, but he's really informative. Shit's rough, man. It's over for you, chat.
Hello.
Shit, did I? Hold on. Man! Was I not recording? I'm gonna throw up. Oh no, I did. Okay, thank God. Anyway, when I was on the somebody does not talk about the nitty-gritty about it, how fucking bad it is, then it would probably be like a 30-minute video. I'd like to keep it short and simple so I understand what's going on. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Hello, guys and gals. It's me, Mudahar, and it's talking time.
Oh boy!
Or it could be if the Escape from Tarkov developers weren't a bunch of scumbag scammers. Now, to start off with, ladies and gentlemen, I really do stand by the definition of a scam in this situation, okay? Now, I'm going to show you a piece of footage from a streamer who was showcasing through the Wayback Machine Escape from Tarkov's...
Oh yeah, they changed the website. Yeah, I remember someone, I can't remember where I read it, or maybe I saw it on Twitter in passing. They changed the literal website. They're gonna get sued, I'm pretty sure. You can't do that.
Website, okay? What does this say over here? Free access to all subsequent DLC. I know it's a bit hard to read, but that was part of something known as the Edge of Darkness limited edition, which was at the time Escape from Tarkov's most expensive version of the game. Now, if you haven't been following, okay, I've seen this on my feed all day yesterday. Escape from Tarkov, and before we continue, just to refresh people, Escape from Tarkov is a extraction shooter game. Some would say the first of its kind, and those people would be wrong, because the first extraction game was actually The Division's Dark Zone. But you don't see people talking about...
I bought that for my friend. What was it, 2016 or 2015? Yeah. That game was half-baked as fuck, man.
On that nonsense. Anyways, it's one of the most popular, like, tactical, like, extraction shooter games. The point of it is, you play it really slowly, you play it with your friends, you drop into, like, these open world zones with, you know, AI and real players, and your whole goal is to do little missions or extract high-quality gear and make sure you get out alive. There's a bit of a gambling component because you can bring in your own gear, and sometimes it can be a lot better than what you would expect, and it hurts to lose that gear. Now, the problem with Escape from Tarkov is they've gotten competition. Other games have jumped in, so they're not the only player on the block. So yesterday, they
So what you do is squeeze your already existing player base for more money. They squeeze in their nuts really, really hard.
Decided to release this dog shit trailer, okay? Now, if you're looking at it, it's the Unheard Edition. So they replaced that Edge of Darkness with something a little new. All right, and woohoo! It ain't that love. Now, to understand, this isn't an accurate metric. This is a YouTube dislike extension. The API does a little bit of guesstimations, but yeah, it's not really liked, okay? Watch this.
Nope.
So they've got this like dog water Unity engine looking trailer here going on, which again, the game does, from my understanding, run on Unity. Not that there's a dog in there, but of course, what they're advertising is this Unheard Edition. With a
why did they have to name it that?
Play offline feature with the boys, okay? With your friends, you can play this. Co-op PvE mode. So you don't have to deal with the dipshit community that is the hacking groups on Tarkov. No wipes, no...
Ugh, Tarkov hackers, man. My brother plays Tarkov. He says he had to stop playing because there's so many hackers.
No, nothing. So, of course, this is by far one of the biggest features the game has to offer. So, to understand, this is something that Tarkov has been dealing with for a while, okay? They've actually been against the offline single-player patch that exists. So this is SPT AKI, meaning if you have Tarkov, give this a try, okay? Download this for free, because you can play single-player Tarkov by yourself with full progression, full everything, even with mods. Something I'm pretty sure Tarkov isn't going to allow you to do with the official version, okay?
That's kind of neat.
But you're like, but Muna, I want to play with my friends too. Now, if you want to play with your friends too, ladies and gentlemen, there's also other mods as well.
There is, for instance, MPT, which is an extension to what I showed you, which allows you to play SPT AKI with your friends, all right? So yeah, if you want to experience all Tarkov has to offer with its new patch, new update that apparently cost money for people who bought a fucking version that said all future DLCs come for free, yeah, then you can just do that, okay? Now I want to show you how much this dog water costs, okay? You might be like, well, Muda, maybe it's worth it, okay? Maybe it's worth it for some people. So again, the base version of the game is like $50,
okay?
And that's guaranteed access to the closed beta, digital copy, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Because again, this game is still in a beta, all right? It's still costing.
Wait, what? Wait! Tarkov's still in beta? It's been out for like 5 years, man. What? Dude! What?
A lot. And of course you get a whole bunch of items with that too. You also got the $82 version, you've got the $110 version, and then of course the Unheard edition is
$250. Bro, that is almost like a fifth of my rent. It's like between a 1/4 and 1/5 of my rent, man.
Costing $250.
That's more than my grocery bill on for a week, man. That's insane, man.
What, is the game gonna come out and suck my dick? $250. What was your former CFO working at the Sinaloa drug cartel? Do they have any understanding of what gamer prices are supposed to be? All right, $250.
It's gonna jump out and chop your pee-pee off and be like, you got hacked.
You know, if Hideo Kojima came back to Konami to work on the next banger Metal Gear Solid 6, and it was better than MGS 2, 3, and 4 combined, being as big of a Metal Gear fan as I am, I would still not buy it for $250 US, okay?
Yeah,
you
that's a lot of money.
Okay? What are you doing here? $250 for a game? And of course, this game comes with that offline co-op progression patch that they're selling, okay? Now again, the reason why the community is, again, rightfully pissed about it is when you start reading from, of course, even Forbes, which, by the way, when a business magazine is talking about your game, it's pretty much over. They have done—
You did a bad business decision, that's for sure.
The pay-to-win edition, and we'll get exactly into why it's pay-to-win. But of course, the idea here is the problem is if you buy this version of the game and you bought that Edge of Darkness that I showed you very much at the beginning, that was promised at the time that all future downloadable content, last I checked, a game mode is actually downloadable content, okay? It should just be part of the experience. Yeah, they have to buy a whole new edition or pay $100 in order to play that offline co-op patch, right? Now, of course,
$250 for that. I've never heard of anything being so expensive in my life. $250. I think like a deluxe edition can cost up to like $180 maybe.
The brilliant community managers at ESG Battle State Games, okay, have decided to say PvE mode is a unique feature, not a DLC. Not a fucking DLC.
Feature.
Which is available only for the owners of the Unheard edition. We'll keep you updated on new features for EOD owners. So first off, now we're just getting into the legal speak.
I think the Fallout 76 Legendary or whatever edition with all the extras wasn't even $250.
Yeah, but you got like physical stuff with the Fallout 76 thing. You could argue that it was more valuable because you had like something to touch, like with your hands. It was like $250 for like a freaking box with like equipment in a game.
Huh? Oh wait, the new game mode that you put into the game? You know, it's every other developer calls that shit a downloadable content, okay? But these guys are calling it a feature because apparently it's a unique feature of that bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Pay up, pussy! No, don't pay up. Use the mod I showed you earlier. Now, even if the scumbag developer says that you can get banned for using that mod, just use it in protest, okay? Well, what are you gonna do? What, do you get fisted by him? Buy the $30 edition, the cheap one if you have to. and then play the free SPT AKI with the multiplayer patch. They may not like it, and they can kick rocks because of it. And here's the reason why people would play single player, the mod. Because this game is filled with a serious cheating problem, okay? I used to play Escape from Tarkov, not like religiously like Rainbow Six Siege, mind you. No. I played it with a group of friends that I met through Siege. And here's the problem with a game like Escape from Tarkov.
We have the most predatory expensive edition of a game. Tarkov, hold my beer.
I don't understand why Tarkov has been in beta and alpha for like a million years and then they drop this bombshell.
On the surface level, it's actually an interesting, unique game that people will really like. The problem is the community has a serious cheating problem, okay? You either have 2 player bases in this game. You've got Mr. Magoo, okay? Who's like, just, no, walking through the world. Then you've got John Wick, who shoots at you from across the map with a crossbow right to your eyeballs. That's the community you're basically dealing with. And instead of addressing the cheating problem, they've done everything possible to keep that shit as running as it can. Whatever crap that I give Rainbow Six Siege, it has a cheating problem too, but at least the cheaters get banned. It seems like in Escape from Tarkov, they're more worried about monetizing their dog shit than they are worried about the multiplayer community. You know that cheating can make or break video games, which may or may not be.
Especially in multiplayer. Especially in multiplayer. I'm pretty sure it became a massive problem in GTA Online. Yeah, it ruined the game for everyone.
One of the reasons why they're having some long matchmaking times, but hey, that's a whole different story, all right? And one that I haven't entirely looked too into. Now, obviously, the community it has started a jihad against them, okay? Like, if you go to their Discord right here, boom, this is all you see. It's just literally accounts posting the same fucking copy pasta. So we're gonna start an episode of Haunted Gaming and read this.
What? What? Dude, what the fuck? This is such a big copy pasta. Damn, people are molding.
Since 2016, players have supported the developers by purchasing the highest edition of the game. For 8 years, we've been recommending the game to friends.
Oh my god, the game's been out for 8 years and we still haven't left beta. Yeah, I don't know. You guys are getting fucked in the ass. That's insane. It's almost been out for a decade and we're not out of beta. How is this acceptable?
It's bringing more and more into the community. And what was the developer's response? They've blown us off, refused to comment, and only encouraged those who have lost all respect for themselves to continue to pour money in. I personally had high hopes for Tarkov. In my eyes, it was a high quality and most ambitious project on the entire market. This is unacceptable. This is selfish. This is disrespectful. You've disgraced yourselves completely. And again, this person has a point, right?
I don't know why we're surprised. This person has
a serious point. The only people defending this are the ones that are like, no, please, Tarkov, please, let me lick harder, daddy. Please, let me suck the cock a little bit more. You literally got...
Dude, he's gone insane. He's going sicko mode.
Fisted, okay, by this developer friend. They lied to you. They straight up said the future DLC, I don't care if they call shit a feature, okay? All right, a dog shit is still a piece of dog shit. All future DLC was supposed to be for people that bought the most expensive edition. So now, if all of a sudden they're calling things features and making you buy extra expansions, they are lying to you. They are deceiving you. That's the problem in the situation. And despite being called out, they haven't decided to turn heel. Even when other games in the genre, like Arena Breakout Infinite, okay? These guys are like a mobile game that are making a PC version. They have come out just to joke around and say, taking in all homeless shooter-looter with a big wave goodbye to Tarkov today. Battlestate game comes in, have a nice 20-minute adventure in the blatant plagiarist game, in and out. So what are...
But oh my god, your 8-year long loyal fan base, you're fucking them in the ass with $250, but you're actually... This is so tone deaf. Have a nice 20-minute adventure. Shut the hell up!
Great response, by the way, too. First off, you're not the owner of the extraction shooter genre, okay? You are not.
It's still in open beta, right? I am not sure if that loophole is closed yet or not, but since it is not a released game, you can still refund it since the time doesn't count to the Steam 2-hour refund policy, so go ham on it, lads.
I don't know how it works.
You are a participant in a field, in a genre of gaming that many others have come to because of its popularity. In the same way, you might as well say the same to like games like Helldivers 2, right? Which are also extraction shooter games. Far better games than whatever Battlestate is cooking up, but the general idea is at least fine. For the milsim extraction shooters, you can't be the only player in town. Other people have jumped in, producing more optimized, less cheater-friendly experiences than whatever Battlestate Games has been cooking for the last several years, okay?
Several.
And that is such
it's almost a
nice,
decade,
I thought this was a
motherfucker.
parody at first, but here's the thing, you can't plagiarize it, okay? This is an extraction shooter. If they make a better game than you, then it is up to you as a developer to produce a better game. Instead of whining, bitching, nickel and diming your player base, you should be working at making a better game, all right? It is what it is. You don't have to...
They're banking on gamers' fear of live service games shutting down to try to squeeze out money.
I don't know. I feel like they're just... They bit off more than they could chew, and they thought they could fuck them in the ass without backlash. Because people in Tarkov love getting abused, apparently.
To be an Escape from Tarkov fan to be pissed. Because if this was happening in any of our games, like if this happened to Rainbow Six Siege, I would expect the gaming market to be just as mad for me, okay? I would expect any of this. I would expect people to call something like that out. You know, I have shat on games like Star Citizen, I feel rightfully so in a lot of cases, but even they wouldn't be so egregious as to disrespect their player base like this. This is something I have seen from a developer that is circling...
That game has been in limbo forever as well. I know that for a fact. I think it's been around since probably like, what, TBC or Wrath? Since they started doing Star Citizen? It's been forever.
Now, one of the things that Tarkov released a short while ago was something known as Arena, which is the ability for you to play Tarkov in a more controlled PvP environment. Now, this is already a nightmare waiting to happen. Imagine releasing a PvP mode in the midst of a serious hacking epidemic in your game. So obviously this mode came out. It wasn't exactly financially beneficial for BSG, it seems. And many have speculated that the reason they're releasing this bundle right now, okay, is because of a possible financial, them being a little bit financially underwater, so to speak. There's no real validity to that. Nobody knows what their books or finances look like, but it's an interesting theory that people have brought up. Now, of course, Escape from Tarkov responds to this nightmare and dumpster fire by saying, all right, listen, Tarky citizens, these Tarkov guys, come back.
Citizens.
To honor the owners of the EOD version, to honor the owners of the EOD version, and
dude, he's losing his fucking mind.
Indelible importance and role to the EFT universe, we plan to add the following new features to the EOD edition. So this is them trying to save face, and this is a bigger slap to the face than you can imagine. So faster return of insured items, increased trader buying limits by 20%, yada, 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 yada. And then high quality matchmaking for 6 months.
What the hell does high quality matchmaking even mean? Oh, you won't get Cheetos in your game. You won't get Cheetos in your game if you pay $250. Only 6 months. Dude, how do you even prove what is high quality matchmaking? Why can't you make high quality matchmaking for someone who buys your game for $60 or $50, whatever it's called?
You get better quality matching, but just for 6 months, okay? Just for 6 months. Access
for $250 for $250 American.
Offline PvE mode for 6 months. They couldn't even fucking apologize without putting a time limit on it, dude. Yeah, that game mode, sorry. Hold on, wait a minute. That feature, you get access to it for just 6 months, then you gotta start, paying up. All right, come on now.
You gotta give him some claims for that shit.
Okay? This is a scumbag developer that hands down will just nickel and dime its player base. And I think at this moment in time, it's best that you, ladies and gentlemen, just go back and download the single player mod, SPT AKI. All right, you can add a multiplayer. You can add mods to it and just play.
I would not be surprised if they tried to like fuck over those mods, those mod developers, because they would be like losing money and like getting mad over it. Considering the tweet attitude that they had over here, where they were like, you're plagiarizing it. They're probably trying to patch them out. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That instead. Because what Escape from Tarkov is doing is basically nickel and diming its audience. And of course, in my personal opinion, I think they're deceptive. I think they're lying about what previous versions included. This is a DLC. This is something that should have been included for free, all right? These guys are more interested in making money than actually fixing their core game, all right? Their core game is still riddled with hackers. It's to a point where, you know why people download the single player version? It's because they don't want to deal with the online hacking epidemic. They're not willing to properly address that. In fact, they're willing to address, you know, a version of it. They'll give you an offline mode. They'll do exactly what a free mod will do, but just for an insanely added price tag. A price tag, by the way, that you can get several brand new, not several, but a couple brand new AAA games for, okay? It's insane. Go buy something else. Don't support this. That said, ladies and gentlemen,
and you know some motherfucker's gonna be buying that shit.
Mutahar, and yeah, what a trash fire, dude. I am out.
250 clams, man. Dude, 250 clams is a lot, even for someone who makes a lot of money. That is insane. $250 even for like well-off rich people is insane. What are my monthly car payments? Dude, it's more than my fucking internet, man. My internet costs $190 a month.
Games have so many features these days I can't handle it.
That was mind-blowingly like bad. I didn't even realize how bad it was. Half a car payment for me. Dude, that's still insane, man. Like, what? Internet's expensive in the US? No, just where I live, unfortunately. I pay a lot of money for, like, the best plan, and that's what they charge. It's insane. Did you see the latest Atozy video with the girl having a mental while talking to the cop? Oh, hell yeah. Was it like a Oblivion moment where she's like spurging out and just waffling about nothing? My brother bought this single player BS. I just laughed and called him a moron. I mean, that's pretty funny. Let me see this new Atozy video. That was something. Wait. Is that what it... Oh, IRL streamer arrested live after meeting top donor.
Most people by now.
Oh my god! I gotta see this one. I gotta see it. This looks amazing. Entitled IRL streamer? Poggies. It's this bee.
I'm in danger.
This video, I can't wait to see it. I've seen her before. I think she was related in another drama, like a week ago or two. Better not meet your donator. I'm more inclined to believe that people who are nasty, like for example, this girl is probably a nasty person on the inside. She will probably like have people who are donators who are probably really weird. I don't know, I just have this inkling. It attracts more weirdos? Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that if you are a nice person, you will probably attract nice people. Big piss. They're both nasty? Okay, let them cook. Don't spoil it for me. I want to see it. Yo, Jackler! Thank you so much. Now you have a weird donator? We'll see about that. Nice people attract weirdos, but not as many. You're probably very nasty on the inside, like you have organs and shit. I have poop in me right now, chat! Alright, let's let him cook. Let Etozi cook. Let me see this shit. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Most people by now have seen this insane clip, and this is Elisa Georgiana. Sitting in her passenger seat is her top donator, Scoro, and he's donated roughly $2 million to her streams.
Holy what? How does this guy have 2 million clams? Someone explain that to me right now. Yo, I need 2 million donators in the chat right now. Our Oilers gotta step it up. Yeah, donate me 2 million right now. Entitled VTuber. Oh my lord.
In less than a year. But this situation ended with Elisa being arrested for battery. In my last video on the situation, we covered what led up to this moment. Now, we're covering what happened after this moment, as the body cam footage was recently released, and she's now out of jail, back to streaming and more unhinged than ever. But it's safe to say these two have had quite the rocky relationship with each other. Scoro is allegedly the son of an Iranian billionaire. He got a crush on Elisa.
A really Iranian billionaire child. That's a good start. That is a very good start. Okay, I'm listening. I'm interested.
He said during her time on the Howard Stern show, where she was essentially known for being Benji Bronx Girl. And this is also something like 8 years ago. Fast forward 7 years and he found out that she was streaming on YouTube. He started donating like $50 at a time. Then that increased to $100, $250, $500, thousands of dollars, then $25,000 donations at a time. It is just
holy moly. She milked him for everything, huh?
Absolutely insane. They started talking on the phone on stream. He essentially verbally attacked her over and over, but because the dude was lobbing over tens of thousands of dollars at a time, she didn't really complain too much and ended up going out to meet him. Then they had their first date on her live stream, and he was wearing a shirt so small it looked like his buttons were on their way out. It's safe to say the camera lens was in the danger zone, but the stream chat ended up—
What? Like, almost naked?
Roasting the guy for an hour until he called the police on Elisa because she didn't want to end the stream. So it's safe to say the first date could have gone a little bit better, but I guess that didn't stop them from dating, as he continued to donate tens of thousands of dollars a time, and they kept streaming more of their dates, and they kept getting worse and worse because it started off bad, but it's safe to say it was all downhill.
So it was ultra cringe. They're perfect for each other. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think she's a good person. Very likely, and they probably just happenstance together, huh?
From there. And that absolute downward spiral has led us to where we are today, where Elisa was arrested for misdemeanor assault in that viral clip that all of us saw. What most people haven't seen is what happened after the viral clip.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because shortly after this clip, the police shows up and the absolute chaos just continues. The only one near the car when the police showed up was Scoro, so this was the first contact.
She put like the information of this person that she was speaking.
Oh my god, they have the full body cam. This is awesome.
Now she's like, called her up. I want to get canceled. I want to get views. And then the person called. She was like, can you stop this? And she started like punching me in the face. I was like, Elisa, stop. And then she punched me in my thing. It's all on like the screen. And then she gave me like a big punch in my nose. I pulled her hair to stop, and then she got out the car like the side, and they saw so for the bystander.
He's talking to her. She's over there.
Yeah, she got into. I don't know who that person is, but to a bystander, it looks like I was like beating her up, right?
Okay. Well, yeah. You know, if you pulled her hair.
Yeah, I know, but like she was punching my face and like.
Okay. Well, you can always walk away and get in the drive away.
No. The car was moving. Right?
Okay.
The car was in the middle of the thing. In the middle of the street, and she was just punching me in my face.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, if you can punch her back, you can do something else. You can pull over.
No, you can see the footage.
Okay, sir.
You're right. It could have been handled better. I agree.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay,
so then the cop needs to go find Elisa because apparently she was in someone's van.
Oh, what's going on? I don't know either one of these people. Did you see any of it, or she just got in your van? I was driving up the street, and all of a sudden she...
It's self-defense. This cop doesn't want to listen. I don't want to hear from you. You're not a cop. The cop's blaming him. You're not supposed to pull on their hair while they're driving, even if she's punching you. You guys are, like, actually, unironically backseating so fucking hard. Shut the fuck up.
No, she jumped out of the vehicle. Like
they're both in the wrong.
And, like, in the roadway here? She jumped out of the driver's side of this vehicle. Okay. Like, they were fighting. I didn't see anybody hit anybody, but she jumped out frantically. She ran to my van. She jumped in my van.
Well, you were over here, or you were?
No, we were on Gunter.
Okay.
And then
okay, you guys were on gunplay.
There was another gentleman in a red truck who called you guys.
Yeah, and
he took off already, and he kind of blocked him from leaving anywhere.
Okay.
And now she's frantic. She wants her phone from the car. She's scared. You know, she's
okay. Let me.
Out of my van.
Okay.
How you doing, ma'am?
Not that good.
Okay. Can you come out here and talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna let this gentleman go.
Well, what about me?
Well, he doesn't know you, so.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
The cop starts to question her, and she says the same story as Scoro until this point.
Would admit to cheating on me, even though I had all the evidence.
I know.
I'm not gonna.
No. He admitted to cheating, so she punched him. What? This is the right to defend himself, and he's driving a moving car. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I get that it's like it's also an endangerment to other people. Anyway, you guys aren't cops. Like, let him cook. Let him cook.
I know, but can you just stay?
That's crazy.
Anyway, the girl was calling me.
Yep.
His girlfriend. We're supposed to be married.
Okay.
Anyway.
Are you guys married?
You punched him.
We have the license, but something told me not to do it, so I chickened out.
Okay.
Am I gonna be arrested? Can you just tell me?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. He's talking to my partner's talking to your fiance, I guess.
Yeah, or whatever.
I don't know. If you guys haven't filed it, so I guess fiance. But so you guys were arguing in the car. What happened?
I did slap.
Okay.
Is that jail time?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's happening because I see you got a mark on your chest.
She knows she did something wrong, and that's why she keeps asking. Yeah, the more you ask, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? That's guilt.
Here, you got a mark on your forehead.
He's strangling me.
Can you stick your hands out from me?
He's strangling me.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to see my hand?
I'm trying to see if there's any marks on your hands.
Oh no, just he was like strangling. He was like this.
Okay, let me see. While you were in the car, while you were driving, or when?
Yeah, I was thrown out of the car.
Pull your hair back.
I was thrown out of the car. Anyway, these two nice guys freaked out. I thought he was gonna kill me. I did stop him though, so I feel like that bad.
So, just like I said, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I just want to make sure I don't.
So she just doesn't want to go to jail, but throughout this entire stop, it becomes more and more apparent that she's going to jail.
I said I'm gonna kill you, but you know I always say that. I wasn't really gonna cut.
So you slapped him, said you were gonna kill him, and then that's when he grabbed you around your neck.
Yeah.
And pushed you out of the car. You managed to put it in park before he pushed you out of the car?
That's a good question.
Yes, yeah, that is a good question.
I always say that, man.
Why is she driving? There's so much footage of this woman doing everything but paying attention to the road, and it gets so much worse.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
worse in her first live stream back after all this.
I hope my head's okay.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I did see him.
No, but did you see me get thrown from the car?
Yeah, I was.
Was it driving when I was thrown?
Okay, let me talk to you. Okay, what did you see?
I just see it pull up.
Over here?
Yeah.
And then?
I didn't really see much.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't? My head really hurts. Do you think I should go to the hospital?
But right now we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Lady, if you need to ask that question and your head hurts, you're fine.
I have a concussion. Oh my God. What if I have a concussion?
How would you have a concussion? Did you hit your head?
Because my head's shaking with so much, so violently.
Do you want the fire department to check you out?
How would they do that?
They would just
Can we not have him see that? Because I don't want him to see me with like the fire department.
If you request the fire department, they're gonna roll up.
Why do you care so much? This bitch is
With their engine
crazy.
and park here and check you out.
just
If
put
you
it
think
in
you
my
need medical
yapping
attention,
machine.
they can
Can
do
I
that.
just go to urgent care? Can you just take me to urgent care?
I can't take you to urgent care. Afterwards, you would be able to go to urgent care.
Okay, so if somebody takes your head and violently, like, could things happen there?
I'm not a doctor.
I just feel like a weird right now in my head.
You want the fire department to check you out. They are the medical experts, not me.
I just feel weird in my head. Yeah, no way, lady. You think so? Chad, do you think she's weird in the head?
They will take your blood pressure. I can't. They have big red trucks. I can't avoid that.
Okay, one quick question.
Yes.
Do you think I'm gonna go to jail since I slapped?
I haven't.
This old man is having like a great time. This is making his entire year, I bet.
haven't talked to him.
Nothing ever happens around him.
You could say anything. That's what we're trying to figure out.
This is just all over the place. Okay, so she thinks she was choked and that she might have a concussion.
I'm talking to you. My partner's talking to him. We're trying to figure that out. Would you like?
Can you take?
Would you like the fire department to check you out? Do you think you need medical attention? That's all I'm asking. If you don't feel right, they can check you out. It doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't cost anything?
No, they come and they'll hook up a blood pressure to you, check your vitals, make sure you're okay. I'm not a doctor, okay?
Like I could.
They are medically trained.
All right, maybe I should.
The fact that she has to think about it so much is just astounding to me. Just like her like little cogs in her head are like, can I make this into a scene?
Do that. Oh, it's so embarrassing to do that. Can you please get my phone so I can call my mom?
She is just all over the place. But this officer calls in the fire department, and Elisa continues to make sure that she gets arrested.
If I started it, but I was the least violent one. But you're a police officer, you should know.
Yes, but I haven't got his side of the story.
No, but his side of the story is going to be I beat him up and I started to kill him. It's going to look really bad on me. Do you think I'm going to jail?
So.
What the? What? It's gonna make me look bad because his side of the story makes me look bad?
You only slapped him what?
No, a few times. Like,
so you slapped him a few times.
So, you know how women do. We do it. I don't.
So I've only seen him walking past him. I saw him, right?
Yeah, but he has a lot of scratches on him, but they're not for me.
Insane.
Okay, well, that's what I'm gonna. He has one cut right here.
Oh,
that is probably from one of your.
Yeah, that's a good point. She cares about the narrative. That is a massive red flag. Oh, does it make me look bad? Oh, do I go to jail for slapping him? Oh, I won't go to jail for slapping him and not hitting him?
Great.
Yeah, sorry, is that jail time for life?
I haven't talked to him.
But just in your experience.
Why does she like lift up her hands when she talks like that? Am I going to jail? Lifting up her hands like that?
Yeah, in Florida it is. Not Lifetime though, she's being dramatic. People are saying that she's off a Lil Xan right here, and I'm not really sure if I believe that, because if she really is, I can only imagine what she's like when she's not off one. So,
yeah.
Good luck to anyone around her, because this is high energy.
In your experience.
You could, if it turns out you're both hitting each other, you could both go to jail. Or one of you could go to. I don't make those decisions. I would take you guys to jail if that was what happened. Right?
That is what happened.
No, I'm saying, if I were to take you both to jail, you would be booked in, and you would see a judge in the morning. That's what would happen if you guys went to jail. And then, do you guys live together?
No, right now we are. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
So where?
Oh no, I got
caught. How long have you guys been living together?
Just started. He just moved here. It's so f***ed up. This is the worst situation.
How long have you guys been together?
I know him for like 6 months. He's been cheating on me the whole time. This is my fault. So he was more violent than my fault.
How long have you guys been engaged or had been married?
Hold up. So she said he's been cheating on her for like 2 years, but they just met in person a few months ago. This is not adding up whatsoever.
4 months. It's really stupid.
Okay, so you met him 6 months ago? I thought you said he'd been cheating on you for 2 years.
Okay, that's a good point.
And this won't be the only flaw in her story.
He has had a crush on me or whatever for like 8 years. Do you know?
You accepted money from him for over $2 million.
I'm a radio person.
How long have you guys been dating?
And after my birthday, so after June.
June of last year.
Yeah. He's gonna want me in prison.
Almost a year.
And he's rich, so he can get me in prison for life. Do you think?
And you guys live together now?
Prison for life.
Okay, you said you just started.
We're in an Airbnb right now.
Okay, so you guys are living.
My mom probably thinks I'm dead right now.
We'll get to that.
Dude, she is crazy. Where is her head?
That in a minute, okay? I'm still trying to figure out what is going on. Yeah, so we're gonna have EMS check you out. I'm gonna talk to my partner, see what your fiance over here said. And
I don't know how this cop is dealing with this. I would be so clocked out. I'm not even kidding. When people start talking and waffling and jumping all over the place, I'm like, I can't talk to you, man.
We're gonna go from there.
I think I'm going to jail. Do you think that?
I don't think you're going to jail right now.
You don't think?
No. I am.
If you were to bet
you
on
care so much, you
how long have
dumb
you been
bitch.
3-4 years now. Almost 4 years.
So you don't think I'm going to jail?
I don't know. I haven't got the other. I've only gotten one side of the story. I can't make those choices.
I'm going to kill him. He's going to say that. He's going to say I had a gun. I hate guns. He's going to say that. Because I said I'm going to kill you. But all women say that.
I can't make decisions based on one side of a story.
But my side isn't that great.
That's your fault. Now you're in the situation that you put yourself into, so you might as well just let the officer do his job.
Can you tell me like 10 minutes ahead of time?
All women say that? Chad, I'm going to kill you. All women say that, right, guys?
I will let you know. I will let you know if you're going to jail.
What? What kind of request is that?
We'd have to determine who a primary aggressor is in this situation.
Is that the first aggressor?
Not necessarily.
Oh, I'm the first, but I'm the least violent.
This is definitely one of those moments she should have just used her rights to remain silent, because she's doing herself zero favors here. But she was cooked either way because she live streamed everything.
Actually, I can show you a video.
What?
Video of it. You want to see it?
Do you have a video?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
I have a video of it. If you can show me your phone, I swear to God.
Is it on your phone?
It's on your phone or anybody's phone.
Where was it on?
My iPhone.
No, it's on
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Can I show you? I'll show you the bad part.
She live streamed the freaking. Oh my lord. And then she cares. Oh my god. Oh my god, even the dumbest people can have so much money. That is so sad.
You uploaded it to YouTube?
I'm a live streamer.
Okay.
That's why I used to make a lot of money doing it. Now I'm probably gonna be in jail. Oh my god. I made so much money doing this. It sucks. Okay. Alright, okay.
And I mean, you also assaulted the guy responsible for 95% of your income. So that doesn't really help you there either. But she then goes on to show the cop the instant replay of her assaulting her top donor.
Okay, that was it. Is that something? You want to see my hits? Don't talk. You see that? That's what I did. That's jail. Is that jail what I did?
Look, I have to talk to my partner.
She's literally like, he's trying to watch it and she's just shoving her face in his face.
Can't just go off of this.
No, this is what happened.
She's just like almost broke my nose. Gonna get
Let me get the fire department's over here. Let's go over here so they can check it. I do not know.
Is that something? Yeah, am I going to jail?
Elisa, he's not the judge. He's the witness. There's no point in doing all this. She live streamed herself assaulting a guy, and she won't stop begging the officer to let her go. That's not in his hands anymore.
What do you think of what he did to my head? That's not good, right?
No, but you also can't hit him.
I can't.
Threaten him.
I can't?
This officer is a saint. I don't know how people deal with people like this. I would just be like, all right, lady, you need to leave me the hell alone. Stop talking. I can't help you.
This is just so ridiculous, but the fire department shows up to check her out.
Look in the back of my head. I'm not sure.
Please,
like,
officer.
Are you like in charge of that? Help. Okay, so basically my head was like shaking all around, like very violently, and I wasn't sure if I took it out or not. What do you think, no? Well,
look at this guy. He's like, what the hell is this lady asking? What? Why is she touching her hair so much? She might be a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. She might be a little bit. It might be a little bit of a tell that like she's scared and anxious, or she's a little bit.
yeah. Like back here, kind of something, but I'm not sure. I mean, that hurts. So you don't think I have like a concussion or anything?
This guy's a Chad. He's like, you're fine. Like what? Huh?
It was just shaking a lot.
Ad? You got an ad? All right. We'll pause while the ad plays. Reopen the asylums. I genuinely think like she's just crazy. She's bouncing all over the place. Yeah, like her mind is like racing from one thing to another while the guy is talking. I think she's on something. For sure, 100%. Big piss. Massive piss. Yo, kitty face, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. I got no ad? Are you sure? Are you sure? I need to check. Do we have an ad? She is on Les Uppers.
Thank you for today's stream. It took 6 streams, but I finished my puzzle listening to Foxy App.
Yo, who the fuck said ad? I'm gonna ban you. There was an ad? Are you sure? Okay, I trust you. Ad over. Alright, there was. Alright. I'm gonna ban you. It wouldn't let me suppress it. That's fine. Okay. If there was one, then we'll keep going. I was about to ban you for lying to me. Big piss. Massive piss. An anonymous user gifted a tier sub to Tammy. Wait. Who got Tammy? All right, let's keep going.
Like violent. So, nothing to look out for. Alright. Okay, thank you.
You're answering all my questions?
Oh, I am? Oh, okay. Alright, thanks. Sorry for wasting time.
I think he's flabbergasted. He's like, I've seen so much stuff.
She was so disappointed with that. It seems like she wanted someone to coddle her, and the fireman just hit him with a, nah, you're good.
Nah, you're good. He's Chad standing right now. I haven't seen some crazy shit, yeah. Yo, $5. Also, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. You are crazy. You're crazy. Out of your damn mind. Yeah, we're fucking... That fireman has seen so much. Like, I don't care.
That guy's so lackadaisical.
Her ego is just so hurt after that one.
I'm so upset about this. I'm so sorry. I fucked up so bad. I'm so dumb. This comes down to me being really stupid and dumb. Stupid decisions. Yeah. I'm an idiot.
So before that first time that you hit him here?
Yeah.
Was there more before this? Oh, yeah. I just stopped him from. Okay. Was there more before that?
It was slapping all day.
Okay.
Is that bad?
It's not good.
Is it jail?
It's not
It could be. You can't hit people.
It's not good. She's like, what? It's not good?
All right, I'm really sorry. Can I just say sorry or pay something? I'm sorry. I won't do it. I won't hang out with him anymore. He's the only person I ever hit in my life.
Yeah, that's the get out of jail free card right there. Her lawyer is probably yanking all of his hair out watching this footage.
I hate him so much. He cheated on me.
Dude, if they pulled this out and I was part of the jury, I'd be like, yep, she's guilty.
Stuff with a woman that called me. A woman called me.
Is
and it was
jail?
20-year-old that he's been cheating on me with 2 years.
You met him like 6 months ago. What are you talking about?
Please don't put me in jail. I can't handle it right now. I'll have a heart attack. Is there any other options?
This guy is having a field day. Just sitting behind him, not saying a damn word. Big piss.
My partner is the one making the decision.
What did he say? Did he say anything about me?
He's talking to your fiance. You guys are both very confused about what you guys are. You probably should be.
What did he say?
Away from each other. That you guys were arguing and you hit him. I mean, we have the video.
Yeah, but he hit me much worse than I hit him. Did you notice that?
Oh my god.
Lawyer, shut up. Shut up. Holy shit, shut up.
That's what I'm saying. I would not want to have this case, man. This is awful.
He grabbed you. He never.
He had his hands around my neck. It's not worse.
At no point in the video did he have his hands around your neck.
Oh, really?
Okay, wait.
Oh, really?
So if you didn't.
Massive piss. Oh, really? No way. Interesting. I didn't. He didn't put his hands around my neck. Interesting.
Live stream all this. He would have likely gone to jail as well. Lesson learned here. Don't live stream every part of your life. If you start losing control of your own actions, maybe it's time to turn off the live stream.
Are you gonna arrest me?
We need a statement from everybody, okay?
What about arresting?
Yeah. I was gonna.
What do you say?
So I have to read you your rights to get a statement. Read you your rights.
Nothing handcuffs, right?
I'm reading you your rights.
About the handcuffs? Wait,
She's on drugs. There's no way she's not tweaking.
Rights is the handcuffs.
Oh, your Miranda warnings.
Wait, is that what they say before they arrest you?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, can you put answer the question? Is that what you read before I get arrested?
This is what I read you before I can ask you questions. This is a criminal investigation, okay?
Oh my god.
It's insane to me that she's like 40 years old and she just realized her actions have consequences. If you assault someone, especially while live streaming it, you're going to be arrested. It can't be more simple than that. This is not advanced at all.
What the f? I can't believe this is so stupid. I need to call my mom.
Comprehension of a 6-year-old.
I need to call my mom.
She's 40? My god, man. 40-year-old live streamer.
A little late, but here's her side of the story.
When you guys were in the car, what happened?
I f***ed up because I took him to therapy. So stupid. I should have went alone because I was feeling very insecure about the relationship. During therapy, I got my hands on his phone, found out he's been talking to this 20-year-old for 2 years.
Okay.
And he's been lying.
Okay.
I ran out of therapy with his wallet, my bag. Everything was in my bag. Everything.
Okay.
I was planning on giving him that.
Okay.
At the mall, I did slap him because he said he didn't cheat on me when I saw that he did.
Okay.
Then he wanted a ride to Wellington, where we have our Airbnb. In the car, his girlfriend called me.
Okay.
She called me.
And that set her
I
off?
love you to her. How can I? And I just, I kept slapping him. It was just like, I didn't want to throw him out of the car or kill him. I grabbed his ear, just
Okay.
I went like that
So
many
you
times.
smacked him in the face a few times. I saw you hit him in the arm. You grabbed his ear. Okay. At any point before that, had he hit you before he grabbed your? Okay.
No.
So after you had hit him multiple times, he grabbed. What happened then?
I thought he grabbed my neck, but I don't want to lie.
That's fine.
So maybe he grabbed my head, and was going like that,
Okay.
and then he was trying to do something with the car.
Okay.
So he never put his hands around her neck, so she just had like the she just made it up.
He got control of the car somehow, even though I was driving, and then he threw me out of the car, or I got out of the car, and that's when everybody started to help.
Okay, so her lawyer might be pulling all of his hair out right now, but
Yes.
at least she's being upfront and honest about her mistakes. But it's also clear that she's hoping this would mean that she doesn't have to go to jail.
Any information you'd like to provide?
Scared of like going to jail.
Anything I failed to ask you, which you would like to add to your statement?
Like what?
That's up to you.
I fucked up so bad. I'm so stupid.
Time's now 15:42 hours, and this concludes it. Okay, we're trying
I'm
to turn.
so scared. I'm so scared. So what do you think happens in
The
this?
state of Florida has zero tolerance for domestic violence.
Oh
Okay.
my god. So what does that mean?
Oh
So we're
my
like
god, what does that mean? We have zero tolerance for domestic violence. Oh my god, what does it mean? Jeez, I don't know, lady.
In jail because we both hit each other.
If we were unable to determine a primary aggressor, you could both go to jail.
Oh my god, I'm going to jail because I'm first.
First does not necessarily mean primary aggressor. We have to look at all the evidence and determine who we believe to be the primary aggressor.
What's primary?
What does it mean? I don't know.
Wait, how long jail do I have? I'm going to jail. I know.
If you were to go to jail today, you would have to wait to see a judge in the morning. You'd go to first appearance, and then you would probably have either a no violent contact order against your fiance or a no contact order against your fiance.
What's no violent order?
A no violent contact order would mean you can't have any violent contact with him, or you'd be violating the judge's order. You can't.
Wait. Okay, I'm very stupid.
There's two different orders.
Okay.
So there would just be a straight up no contact order where you would not be able to go back to wherever you guys are staying.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to go back there.
Or it just depends what the judge would give that.
I'm gonna be freaking out. I'm gonna be freaking out.
Hi, Barry.
Can you please do something so that doesn't happen?
To stop you from freaking out?
No, to stop me I can't go to jail. I'm gonna freak out. It's so sad. My dog.
Meanwhile, half an hour earlier, she was driving reckless all over town, swerving all around traffic to then hit Scoro while being a distracted driver, while calling the girl that Scoro allegedly cheated on her with while driving. And all of this was happening while she was live streaming and being distracted by her chat and donations as well. She's a danger to everyone.
Are you trolling? She's live streaming while she's driving and getting distracted by donations and subscribers, dude. I cannot.
She shares the road with, and
people.
here she's freaking out because she might actually have some consequences for once. It's just, it's so insane.
Where's your dog at?
Oh my god.
I'm almost half her age and I knew everything that cop said and she didn't.
She's really stupid.
Where you guys are staying, right?
No, they're boarding.
Okay. Why are they in boarding? You can't have at the Airbnb?
Can you stop that from happening?
From you going to jail?
Blubbers.
I can't stop any of this. You can't hit people, especially people you're in a relationship with. It's domestic violence.
Okay, so I'm in jail overnight, and then what happens?
You'll see a judge in the morning.
Can I just say sorry and can I?
Oh my god! Can I just say sorry and then nothing happens? Can I just say sorry after I commit a crime? I'm sorry I stole your iPhone.
Pay something?
The judge makes those decisions, and then the state attorney will decide whether or not they're going to follow you through with charges.
The state attorney, what if they decide to do that?
Then either you get a plea bargain.
What's a plea bargain again?
They'd make a deal, like you'd plead guilty or you plead no contest or whatever, and they'd come up with some kind of deal. Or you could go to trial, or they might not pick up the charges if your fiance doesn't cooperate.
Wait, they might not what?
If your fiance refuses to cooperate with the state attorney's office, they might not file charges. But he doesn't have to cooperate because it's domestic violence.
And why is he even answering all of her questions? I don't understand. I would just say, I don't know, ma'am. It's not my it's not my expertise. Sorry. Can you stop asking? He's way too nice.
Live streamed it all. So he doesn't really need to cooperate because everyone has already seen the video. So it's a combination of lack of self-control and lack of social awareness of when you should turn a stream off. I'm wondering if she's kept her stream on thinking that, oh, her spiraling out of control, that's just content. Because IRL streaming is definitely a slippery slope because it rewards and amplifies the worst person.
Anything for views. She has brain rot.
Personality types.
Even if he didn't want to press charges, which I don't know if he does because I haven't asked him, my partner's talking to him. If he didn't want to press charges, the state would still press charges on his behalf because it's domestic.
Here's the caller's 1020.
And then how many years would I get?
There's not years. It's the state attorney if they even file the charges.
How many years?
I have no idea. It's a misdemeanor.
Can we Google it?
It's a misdemeanor.
What's a misdemeanor?
Oh my god, man. It is not this cop's job to know, man.
1 year in jail.
Less than 1 year? I'll be in jail for a year?
No, that's what a misdemeanor is. A misdemeanor is less than a year in jail.
So I'd be in jail this year for 1 year?
No, it's less. Anything less than a year in jail.
Oh my god.
A misdemeanor is up to 364 days in jail, I believe.
So it'd be less?
She is definitely a bimbo,
Am I claiming
man.
insanity?
She should be a VTuber. She'd be a good fit for being a bimbo.
Please.
I mean, I guess this would add up. She needs to talk to a lawyer, though, not this cop.
You have to speak to an attorney when this is all through. I can't.
So it's definitely less than a year, though, right?
For a misdemeanor, yes.
Oh my god, my family is gonna completely disown me. They hate me anyway. Nobody talks to me.
Why do you care about your family disowning you if they hate you? This person is crazy.
My family. So less than a year.
Oh my god.
How do you get out of spending jail time?
I don't know if you will get jail time. I don't know if the state attorney's going to pick this up. It's just stuff you have to go through the court for. You'll go to jail. You'll see a judge in the morning. The judge will set your court date.
Do you think I'm going to jail tonight?
Based off the video, probably.
Yes. I'm going to jail tonight.
Based off the video.
Can I take a Xanax, please?
Oh, you cannot take it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I pop a Zanny real quick? Yeah, someone brought up the fact that she's probably medicated, and she is. Can I pop a little bar real quick? Come on, man. Please.
Take a Xanax while you're in my custody. No.
Wait. I am going to jail tonight?
Based off the video that I've seen, probably, yes.
Is he going to jail?
The script is wild.
For him to make
God,
this
I wish it
decision.
was a script.
He is the arresting deputy.
I'm going to jail tonight, so you're going to handcuff me.
I'm not handcuffing you right now.
So
right now we were just talking.
I mean, that's the stance that kids have when their teacher is getting on to them. Also, the whole, please don't take that under my custody. I mean, I could only imagine how high maintenance she is. She seems like an absolute nightmare for any guy or anyone who has to be around her.
Can you not handcuff me if I'm going to jail? I'll just walk with you. You have to handcuff me?
Yes. Everybody that goes to jail has to be handcuffed. If you were arrested today, where do you want? Do you want that car to be towed, or do you want to let him drive it?
Right here.
That's also up to you. But something happens to your car.
That old man. Bless him, man.
Can I have
Bless
my
that old
phone?
man.
That's up to
He's
you.
just hanging out.
That's up to you.
I just want to die right now.
It's okay. Look. Do you want to let him drive the car? Do you want to park it here? Or do you want to have it?
I would feel bad for her if she didn't immediately go back to IRL streaming while driving under the influence right after getting out of jail. It seems like she's only sorry when she's been caught, and the only reason she's being caught is that she's essentially snitching on herself by live streaming everything. Well, then I guess she realizes she's actually going to jail.
So at least you're giving me eye contact. Sorry. Okay. So you think you're handcuffing me today?
I don't think I'm handcuffing you.
You think he is?
Might.
He might?
Yes.
Or he is?
Like he's going to be the arresting deputy of whoever gets arrested. Okay?
Somebody's getting arrested?
Yes, it's domestic violence. In the state of Florida, there's zero tolerance for domestic violence. So somebody will be going to jail.
Somebody's going to be going to jail?
Yes.
One of us?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's going to be me.
You are getting arrested.
Oh my god.
You are getting arrested.
Why is she pogging out, man? Did you hear that scream? Oh my god, I'm getting Dude, she really is a live streamer. She did the whole, oh my god, poggies.
Oh my god. Can you not?
She actually pogged out. Oh my god. She just started hitting the grid and be like, oh my gosh, yes, let's go.
Watch. Can you not watch? Okay.
I'm working with you.
Okay.
I'm allowing
She's
you to
not
sit
real,
here in
man.
this comfortable chair instead of cuffing you up right now and putting you in my car.
Okay. So what that means?
So just hold on for a moment.
It means you're being arrested for assaulting someone while live streaming. It's not rocket science. But then the important questions started coming in like,
okay, you don't have to look at it.
Some kind of a mugshot?
A
You want
mugshot?
to leave some of this in the car? Some of your makeup and some glass bottles. They'll get thrown out. You can't take it to the jail.
Can I take some makeup so for my mugshot? No?
No, you're not going to.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one. I need to rub my face. Guys, did you hear what she just said? This has got to be scripted. This is not reality. Massive piss. She said, can I take a selfie for my mugshot? This has got... She needs makeup for a mugshot. Yes, that she said that too, but I'm mostly fixated. I want my selfie for my mugshot. This is a psyop, dude. I hold on. I will shut up and like I will replay it.
Do you want to leave some of this in the car? Some of your makeup and some glass bottles. It'll get thrown out. You can't take it to the jail.
Can I take some makeup so for my mugshot? No?
No, you're not going to put makeup on in the jail.
Oh, I heard selfie. Okay, she said makeup for the mugshot. Yeah, she said makeup. I heard self something, and I assumed it was selfie or something. Oh my lord. Oh.
Oh yeah, just do that.
I guess there's a lesson here. Do your makeup before committing a crime, but Lisa was charged with misdemeanor assault and spent a night in jail. After being released, she didn't stream until her first court date, or well, after her first court date. And here, it seems like she just made the whole situation worse for herself. I'm gonna have to give a TLDR of the live stream as the VOD was deleted before I could back it up in time, but during the stream, she stated that she had a no contact order with Scoro. She fired her therapist, apparently, the one that she ran off with Scoro and started the whole thing. Her chat then called her multiple times and told her to plead guilty. She then had a friend show up to support her on a personal level, but instead of interacting with this friend, she live streamed and kind of like ignored the friend, and every time the friend tried to like talk to her on a personal level, she just kept bringing the live stream chat into this. So it turned into the live stream trying to roast her friend who was there to support her instead of her actually having...
This is the ultimate streamer brain rot. She can't even have a real moment with her supporting friend who, despite all her idiocy, is like, yeah, imagine I brought someone else to be like, oh my god, chat, is this real? Oh my god, this is a real chat. She's trying to help me, and oh my god, chat, this is unbelievable. She's trying to help me, and I don't want to listen. Chat, look at her. She's so stupid. Like, what the fuck?
In a conversation with someone who seemingly cares about her. And then it became kind of awkward because she just kind of lingered around for about an hour until suddenly Elisa offered her an $8,000 a month job for just being her friend on her live stream. Then
chat, if I ever become this way, I give permission for the mods to take me out. You have to take me out, please.
To just make things even worse for herself, she's not gonna beat the distracted driving allegations, that's for sure, with this live stream, because she had 2 alcoholic drinks, then drove while live streaming to a new Airbnb, and the chat spammed her over and over again, saying that Scoro paid for this. I don't know if that's true or not. Most likely she paid for it with the donation money that he sent her. I thought it was pretty fascinating that distracted driving and I guess assault essentially got her arrested, but then as soon as she's out of jail again, she has 2 mixed drinks and then immediately drives while live streaming and
she was probably also on the Zanny. Yeah,
being distracted, and it's just so chaotic, and clearly she has not learned any lesson whatsoever.
You are sentenced to judgment by orbital barrage.
No, just take me out, old Yeller style.
Then when her friends were like begging her to like stop live streaming because they just wanted to spend time with her and actually like, you know, be there to support her because she's going through a lot, she just wanted to keep live streaming because she kept saying that she was the #1 IRL streamer in the world and would never turn off the stream. And then...
You need help. You need to be institutionalized. I've never heard of this bitch before this incident.
She is literally terminally online.
Who is she? I've never heard of her until this happened. I'm not even joking. Yeah, because I knew about this incident where she was punching him, but then this body footage came out, body cam footage.
And finally, at the end of that stream, her friends started warning her on the live stream about talking too much about Scoro. But who knows? Maybe she actually listened to her friends because she deleted the VOD for this live stream, but most likely it's already been downloaded. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens with this case, because this is one of the worst cases of a live streamer meeting their top donor. But as some of you guys may have seen, I've actually finally launched my brand Mat City, where we sell these wall and floor mats. The Cozy City mat right here. And we have a whole bunch of other ones. Like this one, which is LA. And then we also have Manhattan. And then we also have these like full desk mouse pads as well. And if these are too big, we also have a medium size and a small size as well. We also got Manhattan and LA. And then a couple other exclusive mouse pad designs as well. We will be dropping collabs and new cities in the future. So if you want another way to support my family and I, you can go to matt.city, which will be the top link down below, and check out the site. Please let me know what you think of it, as we're just getting started and we have so much more to come. But speaking of the whole Elisa situation, if you want to know how we got to the video that we watched today, you can check out this video here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That was insane. I love the guy in the old man in the scooter. That was awesome. That was wild. I need my makeup for my selfie in jail. Oh my god, my mugshot needs to be looking good. Chat, shoot me. Shoot me if that ever happens. I'm not joking. Bullet to the head. Instantly. Take me out. Hi, Insa, hi! I'm going to jail. No, I give you permission to shoot me in the head. That was awesome! How about we cleanse it with some Shibas? There's a second old guy. Yeah, he was sitting down. Yeah, I saw it. She gotta post it to Insta. She's gotta be the #1 streamer on the planet. Yeah, that's right. Very cute.
Tammy, you're up. You know what must be done if she turns to the dark side.
Take me out. One by one! Bam, bam, bam! Big piss. Massive piss.
I need a Shiba.
Saurus! Thank you for the 4 months. Oh my goodness, look at those wiggles! They're so fucking cute, man. I can't stand them. Ba 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 ba. Hi, Mochi Man. Hi. Look at him wiggling, man. Did you thank Sakana for the gifts? Sakana. I don't know why I said Sakana. I meant Sana. Sana, thank you for all the gifts during the react. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Thank you. Fishman. No, I thought Fishman for some reason. Tasty, tasty. Shivas. What's my little man doing? Oh, he's baking in the sun! He's baking!
It was just to keep my brain from melting. Sorry for the spam.
It's okay, it's fine.
Alana confirmed for Invaders Gen 2.
I don't know, maybe one day. Oh, they are so fucking cute. Look at them stare. Shiba stare. Hello there. Hey, what you doing over there? Oh, they are so freaking cute. Nice. Nice. Juja? Wait, why is he called Juja? Juja. Juja man. Let me see. Can nuclear fallout create ghouls? Sure, why not? I love this guy.
Giant.
Alright. Let's do it. I like this guy. Mr. Kyle Hill. Let's hit him. Oh, wait, shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Radioactive roaches. Super mutants. Preston Garvey. There are many terrible consequences to nuclear war in the Fallout universe, but it's not all bad. If you were lucky enough to not be vaporized instantaneously, you might instead turn into something else. A nigh-immortal, radiation-eating, skin-not-having zombie. A ghoul.
Nah.
Is there a way for radiation to save you from the apocalypse?
No.
What is the science?
Because the cancer kills you before you turn into that. You can't survive.
Of ghoulification.
Ghoulification.
First of all, what do we know about Fallout's ghouls? Well, we know that canonically they were hit with such a high dose of radiation that counterintuitively they didn't die. Their lifespans were extended, they can now feed off radiation, and all their skin fell off.
Big piss.
At first glance,
Massive piss.
does any of this
Killer,
make any sense? Well,
thank you.
Yeah, kinda. Let's begin with why my man Goggins here looks so gross.
His skin.
It's invisible and sometimes complex, but what radiation does to human tissue is actually pretty simple. Whether the radiation is photons of light or particles, they smack into the atoms and molecules of the body with enough energy to mess them up, to rip pieces from them and ionize them. This therefore changes how the atoms and molecules interact, which can damage the microscopic machinery of the cell. From here, the cell either repairs the damage or stays mutated, or dies if the cell hasn't already. And unfortunately, we know that radiation-initiated cell death can lead to massive skin loss. That does look very ghoulish. So, a Fallout ghoul might look correct, but of course, your skin is your first line of defense against the many pathogens on this planet that want to put you down. I'd expect any normal human with 100% open wound to die 100% of the time. But if we're being lenient with the fiction here, there might be a way for radiation to solve that problem too.
Can it solve why Starfield is so boring?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, Aria. I don't have it installed.
You really
Today's
have to rub it
video is
in,
sponsored
huh?
by Copilot. Yeah, make sure to get me another protein shake. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Gamers, everyone seemingly wants to get in shape, but no one knows how to do so. We just know from health and psychology research that you need numbers, plans, accountability, someone to talk to 24/7 that will never actually call you on the phone. Stop doing that. Ew! That's why I've been thrilled with today's sponsor, Copilot. Copilot is a personal fitness service that combines the personalization and accountability of a human expert with the flexibility of technology. Your virtual coach customizes guided workouts to your goals, schedules, and injuries. Every program is tailored to you and continuously adapted. With Copilot, you work out anytime, anywhere. My personal coach, Rod, adjusts my workout after every session, is always available via chat in the app, keeps me consistent, and laughed when I called myself Chris Hemsworthless. So I guess he's cool. Everything is planned out, timed down to the second, crafted with the equipment I have in mind, and synced with my Apple Watch so that I don't have to constantly check my phone. I've been using Copilot for the last 2 months straight, and I feel fitter than I've felt in a long time. Go to this URL or to the link down in the description for 14 days free of personalized fitness on me. Look, I honestly love this service. They asked me, just so you know, to do just 2 workouts to get a feeling for the app. I've done 17 now. Even Aria does it now, and she's a professional personal trainer. Don't fly your fitness flight alone, gamers. Get a Copilot on me for free for 14 days. It's an app. You're welcome. Copilot. The bad thing about radiation is that it can kill living cells. The good thing about radiation is that it can kill living cells. Humans take advantage of this fact in all sorts of ways. We sterilize spacecraft before they go to other planets. We kill pathogens on food with radiation. We sterilize medical devices. And we've saved millions of lives by killing cancer cells in a more selective way. So, if fallout ghouls are constantly putting out enough radiation to kill viruses and bacteria around them, seems plausible that some do, then maybe that's how they survive having a 100% full body open wound. And their lifespans are longer than we expect? I don't know, to be honest, it's not the best answer in Fallout.
What is the best answer?
Oh, it's that Curie is the best companion.
You really have a thing for robots, huh?
No, I don't have a thing for robots. It's
you
the
fucking
accent
synth lover.
and the pixie
You
cut
clanker
and
lover.
the fact that she's a robot.
She's a real bussy.
The world's worst nuclear disasters didn't just cause catastrophe, they caused controversy. Even today, the actual health effects of the low-level ionizing radiation they left behind are hotly debated. The big reason why is that radiation is already everywhere. Nuclear radiation didn't start when Oppenheimer split the atom. Radioactive atoms formed during the lives and deaths of stars were incorporated into the Earth's...
VTubers are radioactive. That's why you watch them so much. You're like flies attracted to VTuber streams.
...formation just like all the other elements.
Well, you know. There's
uranium ore in the ground, tritium in the atmosphere and the ocean, and high-energy cosmic rays hitting you right now every second of every day. Radiation is natural and omnipresent, and delivers a small yearly dose to all of us, depending on the location. This value, by the way, is actually 12 times what I got after spending a week in Chernobyl. Combine the fact that all of us are being...
That's why you're not only supposed to, if you're a medical worker and you work with radiation, you're only supposed to be exposed for so many, like, doses. Otherwise, you can't work there anymore, or you can't, like, work in that field. Otherwise, you can get exposed to bad doses of radiation.
Constantly irradiated by natural sources, with the sad fact that almost half of us will develop some kind of cancer during our lifetimes. And I think you can begin to see why it would be very difficult to tease out small health effects from low-level ionizing radiation. And this is where the controversy comes in. There are 3 different schools of thought on the health effects of low-level radiation. The first and most used by governments and regulators around the world is the so-called linear no-threshold model, which holds that any amount of radiation extrapolated all the way down to 0 will have health effects. The second is the threshold model, which takes into account the seemingly obvious fact that we are being constantly irradiated by natural sources, without obvious consequence. It's only when you hit a certain dose threshold, the model contends.
When I was like 5 or 6, I thought that microwaves were radioactive. Like they had waves that were radioactive.
Usually around 100 millisieverts, that clear, non-random health
I was scared
effects
I'd run
appear.
out of the room.
The third model is the
When I would zap
hormesis
food.
model, which holds that because the body activates certain repair mechanisms after
Run out of the
irradiation,
room.
a small dose might actually have beneficial health effects, sort of like how calorie restriction can activate some desirable effects of the body's survival mode. Now, if we're trying to make sense out of Fallout's ghouls, beings that can actually be healed by radiation, hormesis, if true, there's still a lot of controversy around the model, makes the most sense, and would make you more of a ghoul than you think. I think we've already done a more than decent job offering up explanations for the ghoul today, but my last ghoulish comparison has got to be my favorite.
Just like New Vegas is everyone's favorite Fallout game.
Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. Radiation
New
doesn't
Vegas.
just heal the Fallout ghoul, it feeds them. Now, this sounds very far-fetched at first, but consider what plants do. They use sunlight to break chemical bonds and make food for themselves during photosynthesis. The only difference between photons coming from the sun and photons coming out of cesium-137, for example, is energy. So is it really any surprise that in a place like Chernobyl, nature figured out a different kind of photosynthesis? In 2004, scientists reported that fungi in the grossly contaminated Chernobyl exclusion zone were doing something weird. They were growing
So if I eat it, I
towards
become
sources of
radioactive?
radiation like dangerous hot particles and not away. Further study demonstrated that other fungi would accumulate biomass faster with a background rate of radiation 500 times higher than normal. What exactly the fungi are doing here isn't yet clear, but it seems plausible that radiation is helping the organisms metabolize radiation into energy, just like plants do with another kind of radiation.
It's insane,
sunlight.
actually.
I think you can see where I'm going with this. If fallout ghouls actually feed off of radiation, well, maybe they have been mutated to the point of radiosynthesis. They have become radiotrophic, just like some fungi in Chernobyl. That's me. Now, taking everything we've talked about together today, how sciencey is ghoulification? Well, I think it's pretty sciencey. Do I actually think that a massive dose of radiation could make you a skinless, immortal, radiation-feeding zombie man? No, not at all. But there are kernels of truth here, things to learn, and it's all more fun and more interesting than exploring 100 accurately barren planets for no reason.
Man, this guy hates Starfield, huh?
Now exiting the facility.
They're fucking hates.
Thanks again to Copilot for sponsoring today's video. Go to my link in the description or this URL to get 14 days of free personalized fitness. Thank you so much to the very nerdy staff here at the facility for the direct and substantial support in the creation of this video. If you want to join us here at the facility, if you want to get inside the blast doors, drape on a silky white lab coat, get videos early, join our private Discord where you can ping me at 2 in the morning. Thanks, you're up. And get your name on RA here in every single video. That's patreon.com/KyleHill.
You like
Look, there's
science stuff.
of you. What am I supposed to do now to pass the time? You know, a lot of people have this idea in their head, for whatever reason, I'd have to track it down, that roaches are going to be the only thing that survives nuclear apocalypse. But there's actually many more organisms that are more radio resistant than cockroaches. And it kind of scales with how complex an organism is. The larger they are, the more complicated they are. Like you have trillions and trillions of...
So Matra is the ultimate form of a VTuber. She's never gonna die. Okay, nice. Good to know.
The more opportunities for radiation to damage some of those cells. So when you get smaller and smaller, less complicated, you're more radio resistant. And there are more radio resistant insects, in fact, than rad roaches, like flower beetles. So in the apocalypse, Twinkies, rad roaches, flower beetles, and me probably.
Is that it? All right. Hey. Anyway, good video. I enjoyed that a lot. That was good. All right, chat. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna go say hi to Rin. I don't know what they're about, but they look cool. And I was just browsing who to raid just now. We're gonna Pedro out. Thank you for being here, chat. Thank you. Yeah, it's time. I know. I'm really sorry. Thank you for all the gifted subs and the biddies. And thank you for being here and hanging out all freaking day. I really appreciate it. I'll start the red. Pedro. Brazil. Brazil has been mentioned. Please, Brazilians, be nice. Pedro. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Bye.